Okay, yeah, recording is good. Hello.
Virginia Pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Minute 50.
Absorbent in yellow and policy sea.
Alright, we're not doing this.
Absorbent in green and policy.
Why do you hate fun?
It's Witchlight time, not SpongeBob time. Alright. Last we left our heroes. They were enjoying a festive day on Tellamy Hill. Their new little kobold friend, Jingle Jangle, brought them a very large meal, and the party took the day to appreciate the wonders of Tellamy Hill. Finley had a while to himself to nerd out and take his notes. Dirtcrawler had some fun with Bubbles, and Max reached out to Minip to make amends. The followers set out to either sides of the hill, Idris taking an aerial view to see all the little art pieces and shrines left on the hill over the years. And Minip, finding the oldest tree on the hill and communing with the prism of bugs that resided there. Though both efforts were made with love and care, only Idris found answer and solace from the domain of her patron, while Minip's goddess left him cold. By evening, the party reconvened, their camp packed up by the sentient shrubs of Tellamy Hill, the next leg of their journey taking them to the inn at the end of the road, catching the smell of hearty stew wafting from its open windows and seeing smoke rising in cottony puffs from the stone chimney as they approach. We follow them now as they enter. And you guys can go to the map channel to see the layout of the inn.
True. Okay, let me maneuver.
Minute, before we head in there, could you not introduce me as a cop? Right now, I'm just...
Is it just me, or did that ladder take forever to walk up?
Yeah.
This is longer than it looks. But that's...
Tough crowd.
Entering the tavern, you are all immediately greeted by a warmth and comfort that has eluded you since the material plane. Music, laughter, smells of rich foods, and sweet mead fills the air. Looking around the room, many people catch your eye. To your right, an orange-scaled lizard folk man with large blue frills is having a romantic candlelit dinner with a beautiful snowy owlin woman. 3 drunk fairies laugh at the bar, next to an iridescent white dragonborn woman clearly chatting up the antlered Eladrin barmaid. You get a glimpse into the kitchen, where a twinkling, oil-slick-colored starling woman in a black dress dances as she cooks. The last 2 seated at the bar appear to be a pair of drunk adventurers. A loudly chattering roguish figure with brown skin and hair twirls a knife, while their blue-bearded dwarven companion nods along, not saying much, but clearly engaged. Most obviously in the center of the room is a group of 3 boisterous satyr. A light brown-skinned woman with long ginger braids, a dark brown-skinned man with shaggy black hair over his eyes, and a pale woman with a beautiful head of long curly blonde hair. They are joined by a dark-skinned teenager who looks as if she's made of wood. Dark green, very large liberty spikes on her head that look like pine needles. The 4 are laughing loudly, playing a game with dice and cards, while butterflies dance in smoke overhead. Directly to your left, a 3-foot-tall, mint-green, cat-like fae with little bumblebee wings is speaking to the blonde high elf who entered just before you, writing on a small notepad. Finally, near the fireplace in the corner, comes the sound of music. An elderly woman with brown skin and long white dreadlocks knits on one side of the couch, while a gray-skinned drow man with long white hair makes a piteous noise with his lyre. The music is not coming from him, but from the final figure in the room. Eliwick Tumblestrum, the sweet plains-walking gnome some of you met at the carnival, sits on a rocking chair playing her lute. What would you like to do?
MJ and I have just been making like pog faces at each other this entire time. I'd say Dirt is immediately gonna make his way over to the bar. Wait, let me double check to see if I have like any sort of fucking coin on me. I have a single silver piece. Oh wait, no, I have 5 gold pieces. Never mind.
Dude, I forgot.
We're in the Feywild, dude. We trade. We don't use money.
Oh yeah, I suppose so. What the fuck do I have? Some stuff.
Trinkets.
Well, in either case, Dirt's immediately gonna head over to the bar without like, not looking at like anybody around, but just immediately pull up a chair and see if the barkeep shows up.
She's just
Yeah. All right. Let me go to book images. Sitting on the bar just sitting on the bar is a menu, which you can find in Chapter 2 book images. And while you guys look at that, I'm also going to go get an image of the barmaid.
Huge.
Oh my goodness, this is awesome.
Mead.
No prices.
How do you this?
There's no prices listed.
Oh, good.
This is just art I found on Google, but you see an autumn eladrin woman with sort of orangey brown skin, antlers that look like branches covered in berries. She's covered in tattoos. She takes notice of you as you sit down, and she goes, "Oh, hey, can I help you?"
Mead.
Mead, gotcha. Let me look down. Yeah, no, that's a sort of an off menu item. We only really serve it to our little gnome companion, but yeah, no, we can get you some mead. Give me 1 second. And she sort of reaches under the bar and pulls, does her little thing, and you get a nice warm cup of a very, very sweet smelling mead.
Cool. As Dirk kind of still like kind of leaned over the bar, sort of elbows on the table, kind of taking a swig, I'll kind of glance to the people immediately to either side, just to kind of.
Yeah, immediately to your right is 3 drunk fairies sort of sitting on the bar itself, laughing to each other. And to your left is the sort of iridescent scaled dragonborn woman who sort of gives you a small smile and wave. The ladies go back to talking.
Interesting. Unless anybody else has anything specifically they wanted to do, I was just planning on kind of half eavesdropping in on what they're saying and just kind of getting a sense for what their deal is.
The dragonborn and the eladrin?
Yeah, like overhearing what they're
Yeah,
talking
make an
about.
insight check.
All right.
First roll.
First roll, since we're being back. The time has come.
We are so back.
We are so back. We might not be so back 10.
10. It's easy enough to notice. On the barmaid's finger, you see on her left hand, her ring finger, she's wearing a white ring. You see the dragonborn's hand, she seems to be wearing a wooden ring. The two are talking about. You hear the dragonborn woman go, you get off shift soon. I know I'm more of a morning shift, but I'd still like to spend some time with you tonight. And barmaiden goes, yeah, of course, Adrena. I'll be off soon. Just go, I don't know, spend some time with there's new people. There's a new guy. I talked to the new guy. And then she goes and walks into the back room, and the dragonborn woman turns to you and goes, hi, you're the new guy.
I'd say, as Dirt was hearing this conversation, you can see in his, like, facial expression, he's just slowly, just becoming disinterested. Like before, while he was sort of, like, almost eyeing to the left, then he was kind of just, his face is slowly drifting straight forward, then down at his drink. And now as the Dragonborn speaks to her, he'll just kind of, take another large swig, put it down on the table, and just continuously, like, look straight forward.
Okay, she takes the hint and she turns away to the rest of you by the door and kind of waves and starts to walk over.
I apologize for Dirt's actions.
Hi, I'm Adrena. I'm still staff here. It seems everybody else is busy, but I can get you guys settled if you'd like.
I noticed there was no free table, so I was just kind of awkwardly waiting.
Oh, as you look around the room, actually, you kind of look past the satyr group and another table does appear. As you move through this space, you never feel crowded, and another table does appear. I don't have it on the map because this isn't the map I made, but this space is very malleable. It's very different. So she just kind of goes, if you just look past the satyrs, one should show up. If you'd like to go get seated, I can bring you guys a menu. Yeah. Or well, I'll likely just send Holly your way when she's done with that other guest. But good to see you. And she just sort of goes and awkwardly sits back at the bar. Pardon?
I said sorry about our friend at the bar.
Oh, no worries. Not everybody's talkative. I'm new to the Feywild. It's cool here.
You too.
Oh, well,
No,
I'm
you might
not
come around after a few points.
Well, here's open. And then she hands you guys some menus as well and points to one of the tables.
Is this a dog-friendly tavern?
Yeah, I think so. You'd have to check with Sue. She's sitting over by the fire, but I think so.
Okay, well, if my dog was a shrub,
can a
This is
shrub?
me.
I guess a shrub could be a dog here. Oh, I still think you'd have to check with Sue, but it's probably fine. I mean, she's a druid. There's all kinds of other, and you look around the room and there are all kinds of sort of potted plants and stuff. Like over on the other side of the satyr table, sort of between the wall and the door, there is like a large potted fir, like a fir or not a fir tree, sorry, a pine tree.
Also,
And there's plants all over the room. There's sort of bugs, butterflies in the air above the satyr table as you look around. It's a very nature-friendly kind of spot.
ooh.
Dirt picks a stray like flower out of his hair and like stomps it on the ground below his foot.
The willow tea. It's from Tell Me Hill.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, look. I'm gonna point at the willow tea.
Yes.
Whoa.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh yes.
She gave to leave willingly.
Oh, of course. As far as I know, yes. Calamy and Sue go way back.
Yeah, they mentioned as much. I think. I mean, it definitely seemed like they had a high opinion of Sue.
A lot of people have a high opinion of Sue. This place was the talk of Prismere before hags.
So I take it that the clientele aren't really a fan of the hags.
Well, with the rules of conduct as they are, everyone is polite. Everyone is, it's sort of you don't really start conflicts with someone that powerful. You don't really speak badly of them because they're allowed to retaliate.
Always watching.
Always watching, allowed to.
Always. Yeah. She kind of looks around. She goes, I mean, the rumor is Bevlorna sees everything in the realm.
Yeah,
So,
we've been.
I just...
Man, what a perv.
I mean, hags do have that reputation. As she's talking to you guys, the little green, she's like just barely taller than you, Minip. You guys would recognize, some of you would recognize her as a Catin, which is a sort of, some are Fae, some are more considered humanoid race based on the Tressum. Sort of evolved from Tressum through Fae influence. This one seems to be a very Fae one. She's got little bug wings. She comes over and she goes, "Oh, hi, what can I get you guys?"
Hi, I would like the big weenie and smoked nipper salad with some sage water, please.
Okay, let me write that down. Smoked nipper salad. Okay. And you? And looks down at the rest of you.
Can I get the gelatinous non-cube stew and a fairy fireball on the rocks?
Okie dokie.
Thank you.
Could I get the smoked nipper salad with the lavender honey tea?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
I'll go for the big weenie as well, please. I think I'll have a sucker punch and a rabbit as well on the side. Good.
All right,
Sorry,
that's good.
I don't see any prices. Is it trading? I think it's my first. What?
Oh
what's
yeah, you gotta talk to Sue about all that, but usually something really works out pretty good where you could just like do a little trade for some chores, or she lets a lot of us stay here, like Adrena and Mika get to stay here because they work as a bartender and a cook. And Adrena nods, and she goes, "Yeah, I'm more of the breakfast sort, but so I'll see you guys in the morning. Everything right now is made by Yui."
Can't wait.
Well, I'll help Holly bring you guys your food. Enjoy the tavern. If you wanna talk prices though, just talk with Sue.
Oh, chance.
Alright, thank
Is
you.
Is Sue the Sue's
I wanna
the
get a
one with
vibe
the
check on
blackout
Sue.
line by
Can I-
the fire, right?
Yeah, I
Can I
also
roll
want
insight?
to like from a distance insight check on Sue.
Sue, yeah, you guys are as you sit closer to the shelf, I have to go get another image because you notice somebody that I didn't list in my little intro. Sitting on the shelf, right by you guys,
No.
is a sweet, very tiny gnome. The smallest gnome you guys have ever seen. He's about the size of a garden gnome. Finley, you can make me a, I guess it would be Arcana or Nature check.
But is
And I'm going to go to
ooh,
scene art.
oh,
No,
God,
not
that's
scene
a
art.
10.
Chapter.
5
That's a
plus
10.
5.
This is a really small gnome.
Alright, so one sec.
And let me just get the picture of him. Yeah, you just didn't notice him when you first came in. He's just sort of looking at you guys. He has a giant cup of mead. It's like as big as him. He's managing to like lift it and sip from it though. He's got a little green hat on his head and he's looking at you all. Oh, I can get the art of the cat in as well. Hold on. Where?
He looks so
Oh, I
polite.
did.
Out of character, I'm going to step on him until he's a small brown stain.
How could you do that? My mother drew him. How could you do that? My mother drew him.
Your mother's a great artist. Oh my
Yeah, no,
goodness.
that's awesome.
Dropped
Carson
out
cut
of
off all his
I was gonna
hair,
say
and now
it
he's
didn't look
evil,
like-
guys.
I was gonna say it definitely didn't look like D&D art or like book art, so I was curious where it came from. It is very cool.
Yeah, no, that one's my mom's. And then here is this is Holly the Catten. Your sweet little barmaid by my.
one.
Yeah, that one's my cat. What? Callie made the sweet little cat girl?
As soon as I saw like cat on the list, I knew.
Never.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you see Thistle, and then you're kind of between, if you look at the map, you're kind of in that space between the satyrs, Thistle, and Sue. Another table appears with enough seats for all of you, and an extra one empty.
As in like one that dirt supposedly would be in, or like an extra.
One that dirt. So there's 5 chairs at
Okay.
the table. Yeah.
Interesting.
So
You guys want to vibe check Sue from behind? Give me insight with disadvantage. Wesley cancels that out, and you do a straight roll, Finley.
oh, I got 2 8s. Oh wait, I not advantage, so I got an 8 plus.
I got a 12 and I got an 18, so that's an 18 total. 12
I
plus
got
6.
a
Oh, are
12
we all
total.
doing it? Hold on.
All right, Minute, you very clearly see a druid, and a powerful one at that. It seems Telemy Hill's description of a dark-skinned woman with white vines growing from her head was in fact a sentient Hill's understanding of dreadlocks. She's sort of knitting. You notice a lot of patterns of sort of ladybugs on her dress. I actually have an image of Sue as well I can send you.
Let's go.
There it is.
I'm curious about Eliwig. How did she get here?
I was gonna say during this time, after Dirt's interaction with the people around them, he'll stand up with the mug and head over to the table and sit down.
This is Sue Haraback. She's got patterns of ladybugs on her outfit. She's got sort of bugs all around. So there seems to be a bunch of moths sort of flying around her.
Cool.
Interesting.
You get a pretty good vibe from her, really.
Good.
She
vibe.
seems nice. She's sitting right next to that drow who's like sort of, he's really not great at music, but she's being polite about it. She's not saying anything. She's sitting right next to him. So she seems nice.
When you said he, when you were reading out all the characters' descriptions, I was like, that's a man?
Good.
Yes, the drow is a man.
Good.
Male drow spotted.
Male drow.
By the way, the person that's sitting next to the Dragonborn, between them and what I assume is a human, what's their, like, what are they? I can't tell from the image.
He's a very stout dwarf man. He's got a big blue
Okay,
beard.
cool. Good to know.
Be a dwarf.
Amen.
Okay, I'm gonna pop up from the table and wander towards Sue.
Plop, 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 plop.
She sees you coming and she looks over with a big smile and she goes, "Hey there, sweetheart, you're new? Like your
yeah,
little bush companion?"
Yeah, hi, I'm Minyip. His name is Meep.
Well,
Hey, Meep, say
hello,
hi.
Meep.
Or she Meep.
Meep, hi.
Yeah, he knows a couple words. I'm still kind of figuring out what his deal is.
Bees. As he says bees, a bunch of the bees start to rise out of him.
Arise.
Is it cool if we, like, are in here with him? We kind of got a little menagerie of, kind of bug companions with us.
A menagerie of bugs. Well, that's fitting company indeed. I'd be happy to have your little congregation.
Oh, cool, thanks.
So, what brings you to Prismere, Minute?
I mean, if you want to really boil it down, kind of technically Eliwick over there. I haven't said hi yet, though.
You say that and Eliwick sort of winks at you. Oh, well, Eliwick's known for getting around. I've known this little lady since I looked like her.
Was that a long time ago?
What do you mean by that?
Well, when I
How
was
old
young,
is
you
she?
mean? When I was young, you mean? Yeah, a good time ago. I'm only a human, but with the Feywild being as it is, and my druidity being as it is.
Wow, you're working
time
great
ago.
for a human, I think.
Well, thank you, dearie.
Well, kind of,
Well, Eliwick's brought you to Prismere. Why is that, Eliwick? And Eliwick says, well, these folks are on a quest, ma'am. Oh. What kind of quest would that be?
Fetch quest.
Just
We
the
we
piece
gotta
behind it.
go pick up some wash stuff.
Oh, yeah, plenty gone missing in this fucking realm of Prismere. So, well, enjoy your stay. If y'all'd like to discuss staying the evening, we could get a little more tradesy or more personal.
That would be cool to get out the way first, I think. We're trying to get to... man, I forget the name of the area, but the place where all the Harengon all camped out?
Right, the tollway.
Yeah, the tollway.
Telling me he'll send messengers, little bug folk I talked to, saying you were doing as much, so you're the folk Telling sent then.
Yeah, tell me you're tight.
What? Oh, really?
Alright,
Well,
dude,
I'm
you
a
don't
big
even
fan
know.
of the old hill.
I mean, I'm a relatively smaller and more recent fan of the old hill, but I bet I can match the fervor.
I like you, Minnie. You remind me of me.
Oh, thank you.
Well, if you have anything you'd like to trade or share, we could get you squared away. We don't really use money around here. It's trades of trinkets or favors.
I can heal people.
So can I.
Yeah, I suppose that kind of lowers the market value a bit.
Yeah, a little bit. But we're always looking for folks to take up a shift at the bar, the kitchen. We're looking for, those who might be able to clean up, sort of in the end or around. If you're good with plants at all, like telling me, I got this just some punk graffitied the back of the tavern. You got your wings going on. You got sort of some naturey stuff. Think you can take care of that for me? Be happy to let you stay the night then.
Totally.
All right. Well, I
Probably
can.
do that before I start drinking.
It might be wise. If you'd like to deal with that, you're more than welcome. Be happy to let you stay the night for that.
Totally. Yeah, pull me in the direction.
Well, it's round back of the tavern. See, it's sort of on the back of it. Yeah, it's real obvious. Some punk carved some eyes, shot the thing with some arrows. And it's got sort of a moss graffiti. It's like a carving in, but it's the moss I can't get rid of.
I wonder who that's from.
Huh. Okay, I'll go take a look at it. Can you keep an eye on me?
Oh, I'd be delighted. You mind if I speak to the little bee folk living inside?
Oh, yeah. All the little dudes and the beetles, there's a lot of dudes in those little shrub boughs. You got kind of a whole party going on.
Yeah, as you've been talking, you've noticed a lot of the bugs that have been hanging around you, including Henry, have sort of gone over to the bush and they're all sort of hanging out, over to Meep, and are sort of hanging on top of his leaves, looking over at Sue. Henry is staying with Sue here.
Posted up.
Damn.
I want to
He chose the hose before his bros.
No. I'll have Dirt actually lean over to Finley. I assume they're both still at the table.
Yeah.
I'll kind of lean over to him and be like, you talked about the kind of gaze around the bologna sandwich having that spell on it. Do you think her over there, and he'll kind of like nod his head over towards Sue. Do you think she might know anything about it?
This is definitely something we should talk to her about. I was gonna say we should wait until we have our food first before we talk to her, but Minip's gone over there, and honestly, he's probably the best person to talk to her.
Fair enough. Whatever he thinks best.
This is, we're all going to have to pay for a night somehow, so
well, I'm
we're
no
going
stranger
to talk to her soon. I just want to eat
work.
some good food, drink some nice sage.
Yeah, as Minip walks, you guys see Minip talking to Sue as all of your food arrives.
Can I say that I also asked for moonflower honey tea, both of the dream teas?
For sure.
Thank you. Sorry.
Of course. You guys get all of your food. The let's see. We got guy eating the stew is not there right now. Fireball isn't there. The sucker punching a rabbit is the lovely carrot juice, ginger, and tequila. This is a round of little shots that have little carrots sticking out the top of them. And you have advantage on stealth checks against Harengon brigands until the end of your next short or long rest.
Huge.
Absolutely massive.
And then, let's see, the sage water. Oh, Finley, as you get your drink, you drink your sage water, you take a sip, and then you bite into your food. What do you eat first? Do you eat the smoked nipper salad or the big meanie?
I'm only having a bit of the smoked nipper salad. It's also for Wesley.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
So big
So what-
weenie first, I guess.
You take a bite of the big weenie, and instantly it fills your mind just like all of the knowledge of what, like every ingredient to your meal. You know about where the mustard came from. You know that
got made.
you know how the sausage got made.
No.
This guy's got a big weenie stuck in his head.
Dude, I gotta say,
When you take
Finley-
a bite of the salad, this effect seems to have faded, but you magically learned the next all the components of the next food you ate from drinking that drink.
Dude, I gotta say,
Adrian.
Finley saying, "I'll have the big the big weenie." It was my favorite audio clip because I didn't read the menu yet, so I didn't like.
Yeah, we were
I
both losing our
didn't
minds
see
silently.
that. Dude, I was losing my fucking mind. It was so hard to not make any noise.
I'm a big fan of the big weenie. I think it's the funniest thing on the
It's
menu.
incredibly good.
Agreed.
I'll take the big weenie.
And then let's see, all of the food is remarkable. It is some of the most flavorful food you have ever had. The teas arrive, and when what's her fucking Holly brings the teas over, she goes,
Okay, so I was told by Wika to warn you that you really shouldn't drink them together, and also that you should be warned that they both will make you kind of sleepy. So just be ready for that. And also that the nightmare tea is called nightmare tea for a reason, because it gives you lots of nightmares.
Let me drink that. Drink that real quick.
Can I get this one in a to-go cup? And I'll point to the moonflower tea.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
and you see she sort of pulls like a pen out of her pocket and she writes "to go" on the mug.
You know.
Real.
Let's go. Thank you.
That's an
Okay,
incredible-
I'll try your guys' food and stuff.
Can I also get 2 blueberry muffins, please?
Okay, absolutely. Here you go.
Wow. You had them on hand?
I always keep some blueberry muffins on here because I like them. And so I just am constantly restocking and refreshing, so just in case anybody asks for them, I can get them to them immediately because they're the best kind. The blueberries are actually some of the only fruits that still grow here in Tither that are like so good.
Incredible service. Thank you.
Enjoy your muffins.
I
And then she sees Wesley on your shoulder and she goes,
Your Majesty.
and she bows, she like curtsies and she like takes off her tiny top hat.
And she goes, wow, you have a witchlight work with you? That's gonna win lots of favor.
Oh, you just know? How do you know by a glance?
Oh, every fae from Prismere could recognize the witchlight monarch.
Oh,
Interesting.
interesting. Yes. Well, His Grace. And he bows.
Wow. Well, enjoy your blueberry muffins, Mr. Monarch. I'll get you to make you any kind of muffins you like. What's your name? Sir,
Now
Majesty.
presenting Wesley, Witchlight
Wow. It's so great to meet you, Wesley.
Witchlight Squire.
I want to hear both those.
And
talk
Wesley
about
goes,
each other.
Wow, it's so great to meet you, Holly. You got a really cool voice. And Wesley goes, yeah, I like how you sound too.
Real.
Absolutely fucking brilliant.
Oh, wow, you guys are really cool. I'm really glad that you're staying at the inn. Well, it's so cool to have a monarch here. We can get you the monarch suite.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, I just tell Sue that you're with the monarch and he can get a room just for that. I'm sure.
Well, it'll be worth a try.
Okay, you guys enjoy your meals.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure.
and then she walks away. You guys see the elven woman from earlier heads upstairs. She seems to be done for the night. Does anybody else want to do anything inside, or are we going to follow Minip over to the graffiti?
I think we should follow him.
Idris is like head nodding to the side.
Real. Did we want to? Well, I mean, like as in the POV of the thing following Minip. I assume Minip's the only one actually going up there.
Unless he tells the rest of the party about it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm heading out. I'm going to swing outside on my night stay. Won't be long, I think.
Okay, your food is here, Minute. Just letting you know.
Yeah.
Shit.
But are you just earning your night stay or all of ours? Do we all have to do something?
I didn't ask. I guess it could be either.
I guess we should.
Oh, and thank you for breaking the ice, Minute.
She's really cool.
Yeah, I imagined you would be a good match.
I'll give him a wave as he's taking off.
I mean, I don't want my stew to go cold.
I'll eat your stew if you want. You can go, Griffith. I'll eat your stew. Don't worry about that.
The gall of some people. I sit down at the table and start eating my stew.
It is
eating the stuff out of the soup like it's bread floating on water, you know?
It is a very brothy kind of soup that has a very sort of, there's like a slight acidic flavor, but it's like, it's rich in a more sour, savory kind of way. It's a very strange kind of taste, but it's fairly pleasant. You have resistance to acid damage for 8 hours.
Oh, sick. Yeah, this stuff doesn't work my mouth, but I'm pretty sure my mouth likes it.
Yeah, there's like lots of like cubey chunks. It's a very weird taste. It's almost like a slight tingling sensation because it is like gelatinous cubes are bad to touch, and it is made of that. But it's something special. You enjoy it a lot.
Didn't have the sage drink.
He didn't have the sage drink, no. Oopsie, silly me. Fairy fire and your.
I didn't even get the details on the sausage. What's it made of?
It's made of hot dog.
It's made of hot dog. Is that a fake creature?
It's a fake creature.
No, it's just a hot dog. It's just a big hot dog. You think, actually, you know what? You do know what it's made of. It's made of magic. You know it's made of magic, and it's a weird kind of magic. It's made of some kind of chaos magic. It's a chaos magic hot dog. This isn't me pulling a bit out of my ass. This is the best conclusion I can come to, knowing what I know.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, dear.
It tastes good. Real juicy. The Fairy Fireball whiskey is a delicious cinnamon. You're not having that yet? Okay, yeah. It's very sparkly. It's very, very shimmery.
You keep an eye on my drink. Don't let anyone touch it.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, Minute, you head outside.
Yes.
You fly around. As you open the door to the inn, it is in motion again. You can't feel it inside at all. You didn't feel it start moving again. But the inn is in motion, walking across the swamp. So you will have to fly outside to see what's going on.
My name is Jeremy Hill.
Around to the back of the inn is the strange graffiti. It looks as though someone used a knife to carve into the side of the building, and then moss began growing out of the cuts, creating green words and an image. It's 2 large eyes, and into the eye on the left are 3 arrows shot in very close proximity, deeply embedded, clustered together. The moss, make me a nature check.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Or survival. Nature or survival.
Let's see. Which D20 should I use? This one treated me better last time. Fuck's sake. What's my get them fucking nature modifier?
Or survival if that's higher.
I don't believe it is. Oh fuck! It's not letting me.
Okay.
That is a. Oh god. Oh fuck! I'm not used to the software. It's moving weird. It's a total of 9.
Yeah, it's just sort of moss growing around the arrows, growing through the cuts. And the phrase is written in Sylvan, which you do understand. It says, "Beware the sharp eye."
So if the arrow's on the left one, is anything going on with the right one, or is it just an eye?
It's just an eye staring. It doesn't look like human eyes make. No, that was a 9 survival. They're just eyes. You're not sure what kind.
Okay. I want to take a closer look at the moss. Can I? Does it look weird, or does it just like look like moss?
You can make me another make me just a survival check this time for no option, just survival.
Okay, that's a 9.
It's the Feywild. It's just kind of a weird moss. It seems like it's alive, like it's growing.
Only there was someone in the party who's been studying the horticulture of the Feywild.
I was gonna say, don't you have the funny book that you can like put it in there and it'll tell you what it is?
That too.
Yeah, but like,
Also...
you know, I don't want to just tear it out. It's plant life. It's kind of foresty. I don't want to, upset the lady upstairs.
That's true.
She wants you to get rid of the graffiti and get rid of the moss.
Yeah. Oh, that's not the lady I was talking about.
The other lady.
Oh, that was, yeah.
No, I mean, I gotta. Okay, yeah, I'll rip off a bit of the moss and put it in my little plant journal. See what pops up.
It rejects it.
Huh. Has that ever happened?
It's happened with 1 or 2 experiences of magical plant life. Magical plant life doesn't go in the book. It's only like regular or like very mundane kinds of magic, like the flowers from Dirtcrawler's hair.
And then Meanlock moss. Was that moss? Oh no, it was lichen.
It was lichen. Yeah, that was also that did go in, but this is different.
Well, all right. What can I even do here? Let me take a gander at my spells. Oh, I think I just fucked up the PDF.
Do I still have that red purple banana peel? Did I ever use that for something? I don't think so.
Is it like rotting by now?
Maybe. Time works weird here.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Dirtcrawler, you look into your pocket and see a perfectly preserved purple banana peel.
Sweet. Cannot wait to use that.
Gonna Mario
Kart. Actually, yeah. Dude, it's gonna be the last battle in the campaign. I'm gonna Mario Kart that, bro. Swear to God.
You're gonna make one of the hags slip and fall in their ass.
Oh, I cannot wait. Shit, what did my key do?
Let me double check the description of the spell.
You also have other abilities as a cleric that might work.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Minute thinks. Does anybody else want to talk to anyone inside? You see the gambling satyrs, you see
I would
Ellie
like
Wick
to talk
still.
to Sue with Finley and ask about the bologna sandwich.
Yeah.
Also, I suppose, just introduce ourselves, but that's not really Dirt's MO, I suppose that's more Finley's MO.
Hi, you must be Sue. You talked to
Hello, sweetheart.
Little friend earlier, Minute.
Oh, yes. Now, his little bug friends have been telling me you folks have been journeying about.
Yes, we've interesting week. We've had an interesting week here in Frismere.
Yep.
A whole week in Frismere. Well, that's good on you making it this far. It's not the easiest anymore.
Met a guy, stayed at his house. He was very pleasant. He gave us a map. Went down to met the Watcher.
Oh, that old chap. He's a little old, but I suppose he's still got a few good prophecies left in him.
After the Watcher, he told us to go to Tell Me Hill. From Tell Me Hill, we saved Jingle Jangle, and now we're here.
Oh, sweet little Jangles.
We have a question, and he'll kind of.
Yeah.
I want to. Can I make a check to see if anybody's like eavesdropping or looking at us, or kind of like
I mean, Eliwick is actively looking at you, yeah. The drow seems way more focused on his lyre.
Okay. Well, I'll just kind of get right to it and pull out the big owlbear egg.
So while we were traveling, we met some hobgoblins, and we traded for this egg. Now, upon identification of the egg, it claimed to be, I'm going to get a bit closer, it said it was the child of Prismia, and it was predicted by the wish spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Now,
and all back.
I've never heard of the children of Prismere blessing extended to an owlbear.
Oh.
What's the blessing?
Oh, right, y'all are new. Well, Zabilna is a protector of children, and as such, children cannot be harmed in her realm. Any child, well, those non-native to her realm. You know, I raised my daughters here. Two of them, well, I suppose one's a dryad. I raised my daughters here, but they were, born and raised, hatched and raised in Prismere. But those who come in, any lost children who may accidentally wander in, or any more nefarious means, are protected. Any harm that would come to them would sort of teleport them away to a safe location.
You'll see
now, it doesn't normally... Now, an owlbear ain't exactly a real sentient human-type folk, usually. I've heard of it happening in some corners of the Feywild, so, I mean... If it's happening to your egg, that's a special creature in there.
Well, it is an owlbear. Still.
Oh, most definitely an owlbear egg. And Fey influenced as well. I mean, that's definitely part of the Fructus breed.
One more question.
Fructus.
So, we're looking for lost people. One of them is technically a child 5 years ago. Probably not a child anymore. Star...
Oh, no, children here don't grow up either until, Zabilna can return them home.
We're looking for a lost displacer beast named Star, who is, I think, the only one of the lost ones who was a child.
Oh, there's plenty of lost children. And she points over the couch towards the door, to where on the map, they aren't there anymore, but where the elven woman and Holly were set up, is a large bulletin board. And you see it is just covered in flyers of all kinds. Your passive investigation is high enough, Finley. You see a lot of posters of missing children. You also see a wanted poster for Sir Talivar.
Oh, no.
And the words thief.
Surely not, right, guys? Surely not.
Checks.
If you're looking for lost children, that's a noble cause indeed. One I know the good lady Zabilna herself would look kindly on.
Not just children, there's quite a few. Yes.
Do you know anything about that one? He'll kind of like nod his head over towards the wanted poster.
Oh, right. One of Slackjaw Lorna's lagoons brought that thing in, saying fairy dragon flew off with her cage, and as such that is stealing from her, so she wants it back. Seeing as he's pictured as in the cage, I'd assume it's some kind of escape attempt, so
That criminal ran off with my handcuffs I put on.
Who has Talivar right now? Where is Talivar right now?
Wasn't he left at was he left on Tell Me Hill?
No.
Okay.
You brought him into the tavern. I assume he's sitting with somebody at the table.
Yeah, I figured.
Me and Max.
He could be sitting on like a stool.
Yeah, I'll be with Talivar.
Yeah, okay. Well, she doesn't seem to take any notice that you guys have Talivar. Yeah, well, I wouldn't pay it no mind. You don't Beth Lorna put it up. Doesn't mean you have to follow through. She's put up a couple posters, and she points to another one that says, "Wanted, Adagon Longscarf's head."
Oh.
Well, we've made the right enemies.
Who put that one
Like
up?
Oh my.
Yeah, apparently he pissed her off something fierce.
Yeah, no, because... Let me just come in a bit closer. We also have Talifar. And we're friends with Adagon now. He's announced the brigands. Which is probably why the wanted post.
I say we're doing well so far.
So far we're the cause of a few of the wanted posters.
So, y'all against old, fucking Lorna then, huh?
Oh god, she is not on our side. She's the... So, I feel... Minip seemed to trust you, so I'm going to trust you a little more. We all lost things from the Witchlight Carnival, which was taken by the Coven, so... We're trying to get those things back to the hags.
Sure, heard that story before.
Yeah.
You have.
Yeah, no,
Heard that
it's...
story before. What happened to them?
I haven't heard from them since, so either they got their stuff and they got out, or they didn't.
That might be why Witch and Light was so hesitant about sending another group.
I'd assume so.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's,
We have, Wesley. He's gonna pop out of my sleeve on my left hand.
Oh, ain't that such a cute little bugger?
May I present the Witchlight Monarch?
Oh, really? Oh, well, I couldn't give... Do you want the special room all to yourself, little guy? Or, well, I suppose he'd share it with you, but, I mean, he could if he wanted. Yeah, we got a little monarch suite upstairs, got a nice bed to it.
I am his squire. I help him get ready in the morning.
Of course. Well, His Majesty is perfectly welcome. I've never seen a little guy as a monarch before. It's cute as fuck. Can I say hi to him? And Wesley sort of jumps down your arm and sort of jumps into her hand. And it's like, oh, hi, I'm Wesley. Oh, he talks. Yeah. I got a lot to say.
That's true.
Well, I bet you do. Oh, well, you little monarch, you, any enemy in Beth Lorna's a friend of mine, but, I'd be careful if you have Talifar. I can...
Yeah, I'm going to go over to the table right now to have a...
Hold on a sec. Yeah, bring him over here and then just hold on a sec. And she's going to reach over and grab one of the moths. It's just sort of like a little river moth, little guy. She sort of whispers to it, and it flies away, across the bar. Minip, do you have any ideas for how you'd like to handle this graffiti?
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Channel Divinity from plants.
Alright. Let me make a saving throw for the moss.
That is a DC... Shit, what is my DC right now? 14? Yeah, 14.
That is a 9. The moss is charmed by you for 1 minute. You can command it as you like.
Hey, yeah, I'd really like you to weave.
You ask it to leave, and the moss sort of starts moving, crawling as if blown by wind and propelled by unseen force. It scatters away, and it doesn't disperse and destroy itself, but the moss just sort of goes and lodges itself on other parts of the building as if it was naturally grown moss. And as it like sort of repositions and goes still, it goes from that sort of dark, murky, sickly green to a more natural moss color. And underneath you just see the carvings of just the eyes. The sylvan is gone. The arrows are still embedded. All the moss is gone, and you see the eyes looking at you.
I'll yank the arrows out and then cast mending.
Sure. You yank the arrows out. Would you do anything with them, or you just sort of toss them to the ground?
I have a crossbow, but that doesn't really take arrows. It's more like a bolt thing.
Mm-hmm. Luke fucking dies. She needs a second. Let me see. Is there any pictures of anybody else that you guys have come up close with? No.
I'm curious about the the JPEG of the owl next to. Is that a lizard folk or a dragonborn? I can't really tell.
Yeah, it's a lizard folk man and an owlin woman.
It's interesting how lizard folk is dining at the establishment, which serves something that may or may not include actual lizard folk in it.
Lizard folks are notoriously cannibalistic.
Base.
Hi, I'm back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call.
Oh, good.
No worries. Yeah, you do you do anything with the arrows, or do you just sort of toss them to the ground?
I want to take a quick look at them. Do they look funky, or do they just look like box
Make an
standard ass arrows?
investigation check. Make an investigation check.
My investigation is a +2, so that's a total of 13.
They're very jagged. They look like they would be painful to be hit with. They've got sort of a dark iron tip, which iron, not good for Fae.
Yeah, that's bad for Fae. I'll hold on to those. I won't just toss them out. It's probably bad for the wildlife.
And also they're long. You recognize them as definitely longbow arrows.
Longbow arrows.
But yeah, you've gotten rid of the moss. The mending works to cover any carvings back up. Make me a perception check.
Okay. Oh, there's a fucking lawnling in the trees. God damn it. Perception. That is a total. It's a dirty 20. 16 plus 4.
Yeah.
You don't feel watched in the way you have. You feel watched in a way different than what you've experienced recently from the Lornlings and such. You feel pierced by these eyes. The feeling goes away, and you have drinks and inn to return to if you'd like.
Can I? So the moss, mows at the side and stop looking all fucked up and more natural and pretty. Can I druid craft it to maybe shape it a bit?
Sure, yeah, what do you want to shape it to?
I would like to shape it into a little green duck shape.
Yeah, easy enough. It's no longer magical, it seems. Whatever you've done sort of broke whatever spell was on it.
Intriguing. Okay, for the hell of it, now I'll stick a little bit of it in my book.
You stick a little bit of it in your book, and you see common moss from Prismere.
Well, I mean, it's common, but it's from a different point, so that's pretty cool. Alright, see you later with your moss mip, and I'll float my way back in.
Yeah, as you enter inside, you see the starling woman in the black dress crossing over, passing the tables, and approaching Sue, who is talking with Finley and Dirtcrawler.
I'll also make my way over, but I'll wait for them to finish.
Are we still kind of like conversing with Sue?
You guys were conversing with Sue, and Sue said, "Just hold on a second," and then spoke to a moth, and the moth fluttered away.
Okay.
And now here comes the. Well, you guys, Finley, make another nature or Arcana check.
There we go, 15.
This is a rare Fae race that has only started recently coming to Elisar, called a Meladoka. They are a songbird type of Fae. She comes over and she goes, "Oh, hey, Mama, you wanted me?" To Sue. Hi. You guys are new?
Is that the thing that, or the bird picture that was on the top right of the map?
Yeah, the starling, the bird picture from the top right corner. I don't actually have a picture of her, but this is.
Are they like humanoid, or are they like Minup, sort of like where they're like bird person? They're very like birds.
Yes, but she's more like an Aarakocra where she or an Owlin where she has the arms and the wings.
Okay.
She's basically like a 4-foot Aarakocra who looks more like a songbird than a bird of prey.
Interesting. Okay, cool.
And she goes, "Hi, Mommy, you want to see me?" Hi, new folk. And Sue says, "Oh, Yui dear, can you get these folks squared away? They got some. They gotta just get up to their rooms if you don't mind. They can come back down after. Just gotta get some stuff squared away." And Yui goes, "Yeah, sure, Mama, no worries. Hi, I'm Yui. I'm usually a cook here. I don't really know what's up, but I could show you guys to your rooms real quick if you'd like."
Yes. The Monarch Suite is what we have.
Oh, right, you got a little Witchlight Monarch there. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, you're a little cutie.
I'm just gonna wave from my sleeve. It's like one hand on sleeve, one in the air.
Well, yeah, she sort of takes her little apron off, tucks it behind her back, and it disappears. And she goes, "All right, come on with me. He with you too?" And points to Minip.
He is. I think.
Right. Well, yeah. Let's show you guys upstairs then, and I will go get the second floor map.
He's still carrying the big ass egg in his hands, and he put back.
The egg is still out.
Idris and Max still at the table.
Or he had the egg like carrying. Like,
Max and Idris are still sitting at the table. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay.
With Talavar. With Talavar.
Yeah.
With Talavar. Yeah. And yeah, that the implication is Sue is telling you guys to get Talavar up to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll stop by the table and say, "Hey, just going up to my room now, gonna bring some stuff." Grab Talavar.
Talavar's stuff.
Oh, these folks are also part of your party? Hi, I'm Yui.
Yes, this is
Hi, nice to meet you.
Max.
Nice to meet you too. I like your necklace. She gives you a very knowing kind of look.
She knows.
You just will smile and turn to Sue and walk towards her.
I'll go.
And Sue goes, "Well, so how many of you and you're a party of 5 men coming? Well, 6 with the Monarch."
Tip's imaginary hat. Yep.
Dora.
Yes. I'll take.
Hi,
off.
Sue. Was it?
Yeah, Sue Hairbacks. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. My name is Idris. I don't know if you happen to know anything about this, but I am a warlock of Zybilna, and I have been having dreams recently. And one of them was very strange. The most recent one I've had a halfling boy, a dwarven boy, a human boy, and a small cat. And I was just wondering if that sounds reminiscent of anything that's happened lately, or fairy tales, or just anything.
I mean, if it's kids and it's a dream of Prismia,
Yes.
I'd take a look at the bulletin board. See if anything jogs your memory.
Turns head.
Because there's plenty of lost kids. If
Yeah, the 180 owl head turn, looks at the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look over and you see missing posters for lots of children. It looks like one of them was recently pinned up. There's a high elf girl who looks remarkably like the high elf woman who just came in before you. And you also recognize, by the name of Bobby, a dwarven boy, the one from your dream.
I was gonna say, yeah, are any of those descriptions reminiscent of? I mean, I'm figuring out that the small cat that is described might be the displacer beast Star. But do any of the other ones match any descriptions that we as characters know are missing from the carnival?
None of the what there were no kids missing from the carnival that you had heard about directly, but recognized from Idris's dream is in fact a a boy named Bobby Park. He's a 10-year-old dwarven boy from Waterdeep, and he is listed as missing.
Interesting.
If any of them jog your memory, they could be here in Prismere. They could be in that sort of pocket space Zybilna keeps kids who may have come to harm, but without Zybilna around, she can't really get them out.
I do recognize one of them, Bobby Park. Was
Bobby Park? Oh, yeah. His folks came in a few months back. Haven't seen them since. Managed to find their way over to the forest, last I heard. Thither they're calling it now. But haven't heard from them since. We finally make our way over there, we'll let you know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course. I mean, if you've seen him, perhaps he is still around somewhere.
I hope so.
Well, and a warlock of Zybilna is a nice thing to see in these times.
Yippee! Cheesin'.
You and your party, more than welcome to stay, all of you. Please, go get your room settled with Yui. Food and drink. House is on the house. There's
Looks at Min of ha ha. You didn't have to do that.
Thank you. Are you sure?
Of course, dear.
Okay.
What'd she say?
Oh.
I missed what you just said.
You.
I think she just said thank you.
Oh, well, of course, dear. And then, yeah, Yui will lead whoever wants to upstairs. You come up the stairs and you see sort of a hallway with a bunch of rooms, sort of a commonplace area. And then the stairs keep going up. From the outside, it looks like there are 3 floors: a basement, a second floor, and a basement, a main floor that you were just in, and then a second floor. This should be the top. The stairs keep going up. I don't have pictures for the rest of the floors, but there are 2 more floors that are not accounted for in just the space of the building.
Interesting.
Well, these are a lot of, multiple folks staying here. Up on the second floor, we got a bunch more singles rooms, and then we got all the suites and stuff up top. We got the Lover's Suite, which is booked up for the night. We got the Monarch Suite. And we got the one we're saving for the legend, but
The what?
The legend.
The legend.
Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all are new. You ain't heard the legend of Prismere.
No.
Well, it's a mighty bard. They go around, saving the day and stuff. Put a Jabberwock to sleep when they were young. Now they're the legend of Prismere. One favor from Zybilna herself.
The guy.
Mama's been trying to get his attention for some time now. Rumor has it he can move sort of through the mists and the barriers and what have you, and Mama's looking to get out of the swamp.
Interesting.
It is interesting. Jabberwock. What do I know about the Jabberwock?
You know about the Jabberwock that they are a breed of fey dragon, known mostly in legends, largely from a poem that came about 15 years ago, telling their tale. Not much is known about them, but it is said some powerful fey creatures have sought to tame them. And it has never been recorded as succeeding.
Finley Tame Dragon Arc 1.
So I guess timing it to sleep is basically as close as anyone's gotten.
I mean, yeah, as far as I can tell. It ain't called the Legend of Prismere for nothing.
No. Thank you.
Well,
I love
maybe
this
I
stuff.
can get in a bar fight with him.
You don't get no. I don't get into a bar fight, please.
Oh, yeah, no, fights ain't really on the table here. Rules of conduct and all. You'll get kicked right out.
Ignore that. This is meant to be out of character. My bad.
Okay. The third floor has much of the same feel as the second. Large, soft love seats in pink and orange. Very plush green couch in the common area. But there's many more doors on the hallway. Yui goes, well, these are mostly singles. Got plenty of bed sizes. Most of the rooms are free for whatever configuration y'all might want to bunk up. And yeah, on the second floor, that's the most free. Only one of them is marked as people sleeping there. There's the Monarch Suite upstairs, and then there's all of the beds mean you guys can all do singles. You can do there's as many as 3 beds in the upstairs room, but it's like, 1 of 3, 1 of 2, and then a bunch of singles.
Dirt will beeline towards one of the singles to drop his bag off and actually no, he keeps his bag with him.
Monarch Suite.
It's got a big egg.
Yeah. Nice room, hopefully a comfy bed. Ooh-wee. I can't wait.
Yui's just sort of sitting in. Oh, her Yui's name is spelled YWY, just so you know. Yeah, Yui. This is Yui Harabax. She seems about your age, and she is a daughter of Sue.
Interesting. Bird.
What brings y'all to Prismere?
Our voices aren't picked up.
Lost people.
Lost people? Well, plenty of those to go around.
That didn't get picked up either.
Lost stuff.
And who could say no to a magical journey to a different land?
I could,
Yeah, right?
Time,
yeah, I'd like to seek out the material plane someday. I've lived in Prismere my whole life. I mean, I feel like that'd be an adventure in itself.
There's always stuff
you
going
should come
on with the
visit my
Imperial Plane.
hometown. You'd love it there.
True.
Oh, really? Where are you from?
Featherhaven.
Featherhaven. Well, I mean, sounds like a place for winged folk.
Yeah, lots.
No, you guys can get all configured in your rooms. You can drop Talavar off.
Minip stuck about downstairs to talk to Sue.
Minip stuck about downstairs to talk to Sue. All right. We're not going to go see a room, are we?
I had so I got rid of the graffiti. The arrows are iron. That's bad, right?
I mean, it ain't good.
Do you know what a sharp eye is?
Sharp eye?
Yeah, the graffiti said beware the sharp eye.
Yeah. Well, a sharp eye usually refers to someone who's good at shooting, but...
So that's not like I don't know,
Rumor
some
has
spooky myth from around here or something?
Well, kinda. Well, since before they even took control of Prismere, the hags have been here. They used to be part of Zabelna's court. And it's rumored, back in the day, that the hags had a little servant of theirs they sent around to do their misdeeds. Never proven, never something Zabelna herself looked into, but some 30 years ago, the sharp eye started popping up. Archer, never really been identified, but always shoots from the trees and such.
It's one of the little frogs with like a great bow.
Just 3 dogs working together.
If he's shooting with iron, then.
I think the responsible thing is probably to give you these arrows.
Oh, well, I mean, you did the job. You're welcome to keep them.
Yeah,
well,
but
yeah.
I don't
No
know.
worries,
I feel like
dear.
walking around the Feywild with sharp pieces of iron in my bag might might send the wrong message, you know?
Or save your life.
Shit. That's a good point.
Now, I've lived in the Feywild for a good portion of my life, but it ain't a place to take lightly. Even in the good times, you should be prepared.
Yeah, that's what the story said. But I mean, Prisma is more, I don't know, polite, I guess.
The realm itself sure is. Prismir's a real reactive fella.
Okay, I guess I'll hold on to them then. Thank you.
I'd like to, I've been speaking to your bug folk here, and she sort of holds up Henry on a finger and goes, Mr. Henry here tells me you're a perennial, the daughter of the forest.
A perennial. Sure, yeah, I usually just use the term priest.
Right, of course. Now, had you led with that, I can't let another member of my faith just do chores for me, sweetheart.
What? You too? I mean, you know, I kind of got the vibe, but like, you know...
She kind of
that's
gestures
kinda
to the
like
swarm
rude.
of bugs around her.
No, yeah, I mean, I don't like to assume, you know?
Right, fair enough. Yeah, no. So you and your folks are here to help on behalf of the daughter? Or just, is that your own personal?
That's mostly me. Yeah, no, that's mostly just me.
Fair enough. Well, you should meet my daughter, Yui. You guys are about the same age, and, oh, she's a sweet girl. I think you'll really like her. She just, showed your friends upstairs. But...
Okay, I can't withhold this information from you. I might be traveling with a sinner.
A sinner? How so?
So you know, okay, you saw the guy with the hatch and the striking outfit.
I noticed. He certainly caught my eye. Yeah, bless his heart.
It doesn't look that good. It's a sin to look that good.
I don't really know how it happened, but he kind of, as far as I can tell, was entered with direct communion with the chaos hidden.
Oh God.
The chaos.
Oh, daughter, not again.
Again?
Right. My girls are a spirited couple of young ladies who have taken to and then she looks over at the table with the satyrs and the teenage woman who looks like she's made of wood, and goes, Polystress, you get that out of your mouth! And you look over and the, what you guys actually identify as a dryad is sort of smoking a joint.
You cut out.
And she like passes it to one of the satyrs.
Is that not a wild hill, or is that just a parent thing?
Oh, y'all they can smoke fine, and you look over and all the satyrs are smoking like joints, pipes, what have you, and none of you can smell it. It seems to be pretty contained to their table, and there's like a bunch of butterflies flying over them through the smoke, and as the butterflies fly through, it just sort of disappears. The smell is gone, the smoke is gone, the butterflies are like filtration systeming it.
They're hotboxing the table.
Oh.
No, it's not even hotboxing, it's just dispersing.
They're stealing the hot box.
Damn.
They're stealing
They're
the
just
hot
taking
box.
it all for
Those
themselves.
butterflies are so fucking stoned, bro.
Oh my, you know it.
Flying all funny.
Alright, well, thank you for warning me. He's still welcome in the tavern, though, if he's in communion with the little miscreant, that little thing sure ain't. Girls know the rules, thing knows the rules.
I mean, I don't think he's that smart. I don't think he means bad, but yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a good thing they've got a priest to set him on the right path. I'll definitely have you meet my daughters, if you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, sure.
Old lady trying to. Tommy's-
Has he ever spoken to you?
The daughter? Well, I find communication with her is more of a vibes thing, you know what I mean? Communing with her for me feels like planting a seed, watching it grow into a tree, with the time and the nurturing hand of nature. If you wanna have a closer talk to her, I'd recommend she has a shrine over in hither.
No.
Or thither. The thither, whatever they're fucking calling it. The hags came up with the names for these places. It's just the forest. In the forest, there's a great shrine to the daughter. It's got a real big tree in it, a bunch of pink leaves. Rumor has it she planted it there herself.
Really?
That's how the stories go.
I know. She may like direct contact with my sister a little bit, so I guess I just kind of figured that was what she did, but I don't know, man. I've been at this a while. I never really got nothing.
She reaches out to take your hand. She wants your palm up. She tries to sort of take your hand where your palm is up. And she's going to put Henry in your hand and go,
Hey, buddy.
I think she's trying to talk with you more than you think. Maybe have a little chat with Sir Wallop here.
Oh. All right.
You can't
But I
speak
should
with animals?
probably catch up with my friends first. I suppose I'll do that later.
Of course. Well, he's eager to have a word wherever you have a moment.
Okay.
And you see the beetle kind of turns around and salutes Sue.
Huh.
Well, rest of your friends went upstairs. Should be back down in a minute if you'd like to go get yourself settled in there.
Okay, cool. Thanks for your help.
Of course. Anytime, sweetheart. Happy to have you
I give
around.
her a little nod and then mosey my way upstairs.
As you
Oh, and I grabbed my
head
whiskey.
up, you grab your whiskey. Yeah, you have. Let me go to the menu. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm not drinking it yet. I just want to have it on hand.
Okay. Yeah, you have your shimmering, sparkly whiskey. It looks like it's full of glitter. As you go, Meep goes to follow you, and all of your beetles and little cloister of bugs follows behind, and you see some of the ladybugs and moths from Sue's little cluster have joined you, and a couple of the beetles have stayed behind with hers. You guys do a little bug trade.
Excellent. Brilliant. Love it.
So yeah, you guys are upstairs with Yui, and Minip is downstairs. What are you guys doing now?
I'm going upstairs to catch up with the rest.
All right, you find him on the second floor. Yui is just sort of sitting over the one of the armchairs, and she's like, "Oh, hi, you're the last friend."
Yeah, hi. I'm Minip.
Nice to meet you, Minute. I'm Yui. You guys want to get set up in some rooms there? I noticed you got the little plant companion. We got some sort of dog beds in some of the rooms, if that's to his fancy.
Yeah, he probably think that's pretty cool.
But dog's allowed in this dog bed setup.
I think he knows the word no, so I think if he didn't like it, he would say so. So yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah, you guys find some comfy rooms. There's some comfy beds.
Yeah, I was gonna say dirt set up in just one of the one bedrooms.
Man, I haven't slept in a bed in so long. And you guys want to bunk up? Not Max.
Dirt would begrudgingly
How many
be like,
how
yeah,
many
sure.
beds are in the
Pardon?
How many beds are in the Monarch suite?
It's a huge king-sized bed, and it looks very similar to the rest of the layout. Like, you can assume the other floors look like this second floor map thing.
Yeah.
So it looks kind of like those, but it's a very orange color theme. There's a lot of monarch butterfly stuff going on.
But there's only the one bed.
There's only the one bed, but it's a huge bed.
Looks like I'm
But
not
there was
bunking
only
with
one bed.
anyone.
We can't all 5 of us sleep in like Powerpuff Girls like bed,
It'd be very cute.
really.
Yes, and Idris has the tea. I
Yes,
don't know if you bring that upstairs with you.
Yeah, I would.
If there's nothing necessarily keeping us here, I did want to speak with the dwarf downstairs.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, this is just sort of a drop the stuff off. This is where Talavar goes. You guys have your room set up, and then you can go back downstairs and do whatever.
I wanted to talk to Talavar briefly.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, you go to talk to Talavar, and he goes,
Hello, Mr. Grant. It is good to be speaking to you again.
Yes, it's been so weird with the entire silence thing.
Is what it is. It's a new place for you guys to adventure. Quite honestly, I am a mentor type. I see myself as very much a trainer of the next generation of heroes, and it has been a practice for me to observe all of these heroes throughout time, and now it is just that I am watching you, observing you, grading you in my mind.
I hope we're at least like getting passing grades.
Yeah, flying colors, you are doing such a brave and noble quest.
Wonderful. Not as much as the brave and noble end. You have a wanted poster downstairs, which is why I brought you up here.
Yes, I noticed that. It is most unfortunate, but it is I suppose technically true that I have thieved the cage. Was her property, and I left the premises with it, but I do not claim ownership into it, and would like to very much be rid of it. So
Yeah.
Some fail at a loophole.
Doobie. Sorry, one sec, the cat showed up. She's really wanting attention.
Doobie.
Hi, Nico's cat.
"Hi, Doobie."
Sorry, Doobie distracted me. I missed what was said. What was the last thing that he said?
Oh, he said it was sort of a fade trickery thing of the whole I didn't actually steal it from her. I don't actually want to have it. I don't claim ownership of this, but loopholes.
Yeah, I wouldn't really count you as owning that either, I feel like.
Yeah, it seems a bit of a, cruel thing to say, but heck, we are dealing with after all.
Close to owning you.
Yes.
I promise we will rid you of that cage, Talavar, and in the meantime,
Yeah,
do you want
of
anything
course.
from the menu?
Yes, I would be a big fan of one of the big weenies here.
I don't know if it can fit through the cage. Also, it's a weird chaos magic dog. It's much a... Yeah.
A chaos magic dog?
Yeah,
Are you talking to Talavar privately, or is the rest of the party and Yui still here?
I'm in the Monarch room.
Okay, yeah.
Well, many food here is chaos magic. I will be most delighted with the dog.
Okay, well, at least I know it's normal now to not be weirded out by the dog. Okay,
dog.
so big weenie, and do you want a drink? I can ask for a straw.
I guess I'll have the water with ice.
Water with ice? Okay. I'll bring it up to you as soon as I can.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grant. Have a good evening.
And I'll go back downstairs.
Sure thing.
And
Yeah,
but we can start with Duck Crawler first.
Dirt crawler.
Oh, I was gonna walk up to the dwarf and dwarven ask, how's the drinks?
Yeah, good. Bog grog ale. And he just kind of cheers like a giant flagon of ale at you.
I was gonna say Dirt's mug that he has. He also do kind of a little cheer thing with it as he sort of just continues past. He'll take a seat at the bar once again. Yeah, nothing in particular. He's just hanging out there now.
Okay. Yeah, one of the drunk fairies goes.
Hey, newbie! Have you heard the legend of Prismere?
He'll kind of look to the side with like an eyebrow raise, sort of like yeah, like yeah, go ahead.
They said there was have you heard him play? The music is incredible.
And one of the other fairies goes,
Him? I think you mean her.
and the other fairy goes, her?
It's a bird.
And the first fairy goes,
It's a bird, all right. Fucking knockers on her.
and then makes like a motorboat gesture in the air. And the three fairies just sort of get into an argument on whether the legend of Prismere is a man, a woman, or a bird.
He's Dirt's is incredibly entertained by these like hyper lightweights, you know, considering they're like 2 inches tall.
Oh yeah, there is like a shot between the three of them that's like half drunk.
Yeah, it's like a jacuzzi size, like.
Yeah, no, these fairies are fucking toasted.
Alright. Third will have a good rest of the night talking with these fairies.
Yeah, okay. You talk with the fairies. What are the rest of you up to? You got the yeah. As you guys go back down, Yui goes, well, I gotta get back to the kitchen, but I mean, I love getting to know new folk. If any of y'all are ever, you know, looking to know some real cool stuff about Prismere, come find me. And as she passes the table, the dryad woman, who's like way taller than her, she's like probably 6'7", 6'8". She looks like she's made of bark. And she's got like Liberty Spike hairdo, but you look closely and it is like pine needles just styled that way. She's wearing a leather jacket with like a roaring puma on the back with stars in its eyes. She kind of stands up, goes over to Yui and goes, hey, wait, no, introduce me to your friends, sis. Come on, you got new friends. Who are these? That one's a duck. What the fuck?
Duck, what's up with that?
And she's like way taller than all of you. Is just kind of like standing there with her arms crossed, looking down at Minna, and it's like, are you like Becky?
Who's Becky?
My mom's chicken. She talks. I mean,
Fucked up.
No, I don't think I'm like Becky.
You haven't met
Racism
Becky
is
yet.
not dead in Prismere.
Maybe you are like Becky.
Yeah, but
No,
I'm not
there's-
a chicken.
you hear from the door, like sort of behind you guys, like to that blocked off area. You hear a very loud in the distance, Becky.
Oh.
You're not like Becky. You're right.
Pokemon.
I haven't heard you yell.
Oh,
Minute.
sorry. I've never seen a. Are you legal drinking age? Can this guy also not get drinks? Cause that'd be funny.
I think he's technically, as far as races go, the oldest in the party.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Look, man, I don't keep track of how old I am. My sister just tells me on my birthday every year. I
Yeah,
know I'm
we're-
somewhere around 2 decades. We usually live for like 80 or 90. So, I mean, I've been drinking for like the past 5 years. I'll be fine.
So you're the little newbies to Prismere. I don't care about this. I'm going back to my game. Anyone who's cool can join me. And she's kind of just circle gesture around the rest of you. And she goes and sits back down. And as she sits back down, another chair appears beside her.
Take a chair, please.
Yeah, you sit down next to her, and she looks over at you, and she goes, "What?"
LMFAO, holy shit.
Hello. First of all, I think that was quite rude. Hello. I'm
Oh,
Maximum.
no, you're great. What are you wearing?
Let's call it fashion. Might not have
Oh,
caught
it's
up in this.
something.
Superb.
Oh, that's that.
What's she wearing? Sorry. Not great.
She's wearing she's got sort of a black sort of fucking pantsuit, not entirely pantsuit. It's just sort of like that fucking pants and then kind of bustier top and then like a little black leather sleeveless jacket, and her arms are out, and she looks that at first glance they look like tattoos, but they're actually like wood carvings and intricate shapes in her arms.
She's so cool.
You need some more colour in the outlook. As a man who is obviously quite fashionable, I'm going to take off. The pink hat's the big one, isn't it?
The pink hat is the little one.
Ah. I'll take off the big hat until then get the pink hat from underneath. Put the big hat back on my head. And place it on my head.
On top of one of the spikes.
Voila.
Yeah, she's like balancing on one of the spikes. She kind of looks up. She goes, I mean, it would be rude to refuse a gift, so
That
thanks.
is true. That is true. I'll look to the table. So, like, everyone agree? Better?
Yeah, you see the brown-skinned satyr with the long orange braids goes, I mean, that's the rules of conduct, man. You give and you get. I mean, what are you gonna give him, Striss? And Striss sort of rolls her eyes and goes, I'll deal you in. Do you want to play?
Yeah, we'll play.
And then, yeah, I have 2 dice games here. Shape of the Moon or Wild Jack?
I'll go Wild Jack.
Wild Jack, all right. Let me get the rules for Wild Jack. Would
Yeah,
anybody
what do you
else like to... Would any...
Oh.
Yeah, as you guys approach the table, more chairs appear. The table feels bigger. You can't visually see any changes, but you are never crowded in here. It is just always comfortable.
That's cool.
Let me go to images. Where the fuck would I put this image? Oh, chapter 2 book images, I guess? That works. Yeah, sure. Chapter 2 book images are the rules of the game.
Chapter 2 book.
Intriguing.
Roll 2d6. Good. 12 or as close to as possible.
I don't go into that as well.
2d6 through 12, or as close to it as possible. Participants roll one after another. Never go beyond top. Everyone has rolled.
I love
Wait.
betting.
I'd be kind of cracked at this.
I was gonna say, let me read this out loud. Wild Jack, roll 2d6, get 12 or as close to it as possible. The participants roll one after another, but do not reveal until everyone has rolled and had a chance to hit/get another d6 or stay. If you roll more than 12, you lose and must declare so immediately, losing whatever you have bed. The winner takes it all. Slide a hand in perception or any other participant to
Oh, so that's supposed to be bet.
Bet. Okay. Yeah, sorry, my monitor's kind of dumpy. So it's just 21, but not with 21 and cards, but d6.
Yeah.
Huge.
The satyrs introduce themselves. The man with the shaggy black hair goes, well, I'm Harlan. It's like great to meet you, dude. The orange-haired one goes, I'm Rosie. I'm your dealer for tonight. And the third, with like the big blonde hair goes, and I'm Sweet Breeze.
What are we playing for?
Oh, well, we got all kinds of bets.
let's see. I'll bet a lock of the color from my hair. And you look, and across the group, Harlan with the black hair does have streaks of blonde and orange near the front. Each of them seem to have traded random streaks of hair color with each other.
Third'll match that. So, all right, I'm okay with that.
Streaks of color all around?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, how would that work on me?
Feathers, I guess.
And Rosie goes, well, I've never been there with a feathered folk. I don't know what would happen.
Maybe I can do eye color? Or one eye color?
Oh, that's a big bet. You only got 2 of those ones.
That'll be fun.
Sure. Heck yeah. We're gonna roll and no, you're not gonna roll initiative for this. I'm gonna put you guys in an order, and then you guys are gonna. Oh, one sec. My dad's at my door. This better be an emergency.
I wonder what sleight of hand versus perception of every other participant to reroll it. Is that like cheating?
Pretty much, yeah.
So
I guess sleight of hand is concealing your stuff, and perception is getting a tell.
someone's seeing that you concealed it.
Well, like,
I'm not
okay,
as cracked
like
at
cheat,
this as I
sneaky.
thought.
Yeah, like if
Oh, I'm
if,
great
if
at
you
this
wanted
game.
if you wanted to cheat, you would roll sleight of hand, and everyone else would roll perception to see if they like see you cheating.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have expertise in sleight of hand.
Yeah.
So who's playing?
Everyone.
Then I'm just gonna stand aside and sip his drink.
Sure.
Ah.
Okay. Yeah. I think
Everyone
else
except
at
Minette.
the-
Cool. Count
Everyone
dice.
except Minute? Okay, I'm just writing out an order.
I can't wait to play this game like a psycho, because what Dirt would do, he'd be super fucking like risky and aggro.
Oh my god, no.
Rolling a 19 for 21.
And the Dryad introduces herself as Striss. You heard her mother call her Paula Striss earlier, but she introduces herself as Striss.
Badass. Yeah, earlier when they were just like, and anybody cool can go over here, Dirt internally was like, I'm cool.
I thought I was cool and I got laughed at as I sat down.
Finley.
So
Yeah, no, sorry, I accidentally hit send too soon.
Oh, it happens.
Yeah, you guys. Fucking Max encounters a teenager.
Real.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So the way this game works, participants roll one after another. So let's see. How does this entirely work? I've read these rules a billion times, only to forget them as soon as I'm actually presented with doing it.
It's like,
So you roll.
you roll 2d6.
Yeah, you roll 2d6 and then you can keep going. Rosie.
Doesn't everyone roll 1 first, and then you do the cycle,
you
and
roll-
then you roll the second?
Because it starts with 2d6 and then it keeps going with 1 every round.
Yeah, like you want to roll both your
Oh.
dice at once and then see what your number is, and based on that, you want to decide if you want to roll another d6 or not. If you want to stay, and whoever's
Like
the closest to
blackjack, where you
12
get 2
without going
cards.
over wins.
Yeah, it is. And it's whoever's closest. So I'll go first. And then Rosie's gonna roll. And she's gonna go. Bam, bam, bam. Sorry.
And we don't show our initial roll, right? We're keeping that.
You
secret.
don't.
Okay.
You don't. Do not reveal until everyone has rolled and had a chance to hit, which is get another d6 or stay. So Rosie's gonna go. I'll stay. And then, sorry, I'm just keeping track. And then Harlan is gonna go. And Harlan goes, I'm like staying, dude.
Real.
Sweet Breeze. And we got fucking Dolly Parton, Shaggy, and one of my past PC character voices here.
Real.
Sweet Breeze goes, I'll hit. And she's gonna be the first to hit. And she's gonna go. How do I do math? Oh, I'll stay. And then it is Striss. You guys can all pre-roll your dice and just be ready to say them.
Sure.
Striss goes, oh, yeah, no, I'm staying. And then we have Dirt Crawler.
Alright, so dirt rolls and then...
Do you want to...
Huh?
Yeah, hit or stay?
Hit.
Hit. Okay, so roll another d6.
You'll stay.
He'll stay?
Yeah.
All right, and yeah, if you go over 12, you're automatically out.
Yeah.
And then we have Finley. Stay?
Yep.
All right, and you do actually have to tell me if you're changing your dice and doing the little sneakery. But then Idris.
I would like to hit.
All right.
Okay, what do I do after that? I roll the sleight of hand.
If you want to change your roll, you can roll a sleight of hand check.
Yeah, you can even stay with the number that you got if it's below 12 and you think it's close enough to 12. Or you can hit again if you think that you can get it closer to 12 without going over it.
I'll stay.
Yeah.
Oh,
stay?
I fucked up.
Okay.
I just hit one more time.
Yeah, you can hit multiple
And
times,
then-
right? Yeah, you can keep hitting until you bust yourself.
I should have.
Hit till you bust. What the?
What the fuck?
What
And
the-
then Max.
I'll hit also,
All right.
and then I'll stick.
All right. Well, everybody reveal their numbers. We're gonna go Dirt Crawler.
10.
Finley.
7. I should have hit one more. I thought we were going
Idris.
one more round and then
11.
Nope.
Fuck.
Max.
11 also.
Oh, Sweet Breeze hits you guys all out with a perfect 12.
Shit!
And the funny little
Dirt color slams the table.
Dolly Parton satyr goes, win! And her voice is like way more shrill than you think it'll be. And it's you guys can deduce she may have bet some octaves of her laugh as well. And as you guys look around, any of you who bet on hair loses gets sort of a thin strand of blonde hair near the front of their head. Not like just a single strand of hair, just like a small patch of blonde hair, just a very little streak of blonde, the same bleach blonde on her head. And she suddenly gains all of your hair colors, and one of her eyes turns purple. It's still like the goat-shaped satyr eye, but it is purple. Idris, yours sort of changes to a bright blue, which are the same color of hers. So now you have a blue eye and a purple eye.
Sick.
Interesting.
Wow.
Can Dirt immediately rip out the blonde hair in the front of his head?
You want to yank out your own hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, roll a strength check.
Alright.
And roll a pain resistance check.
That'd be fucking
God damn it,
cool.
Carson. It wasn't real life enough.
Okay, so flat strength check is 8.
You pull out a couple of the strands of your hair, but mostly you just yank on your head really hard, and it really hurts. And all of the satyrs laugh at you, and Rosie goes, well, I mean, you can try that if you like. Why do I keep going southern with her? She doesn't have a southern accent. Everybody else does. You can try that if you like, but it's just gonna grow back blonde. You made the bet.
If I know you're not supposed to, but can I just try yanking it again? Can I do it again?
Yeah, roll another strength check.
Alright, so that's a 12.
Yeah, it's still a couple more hairs. I mean, you'll work your way up there eventually, I'm sure.
Ugh.
But again, it will grow back blonde. You have a streak in your hair now.
Okay.
You can bet other things. We do trinkets and shit.
I'll bet. I think he's gonna. He'll bet specifically that blonde hair on his head now.
Yo!
Dude,
Fuck.
it happened in real life.
You did it.
He
You
lost
did
in real.
Wow. EMs really do have that power.
That's came up.
Good job. You guys like want to try another round?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dirt is very. He's hooked now. He's got that gamble.
Yeah, as this next round starts, Rosie takes out a joint and sort of lights it, and she goes, "Ah, shit. Oh, I know my next bet. I win this round. You guys gotta find our dealer." And the other satyrs immediately start nodding and go like, "Oh yeah, that's like my bet too." Yeah, no, I'm on board with that one. That's all of us. That's our bet. Is you have to find our dealer.
How tall?
Listen.
Wait. How tall is Tree Person?
How tall is Tree Person? She's like 6'7", 6'8". And she's a teenager.
Yeah.
Do
So she's like a way taller than
Can Dirt? So okay, so because I'm a little unclear on how the trading part works, but if Dirt were to put his height on the line,
He could lose more.
yeah, I mean, well, if he loses, he loses
But
more.
he gets
but
what
could
they're
he get-
giving.
Yeah.
What
Oh, he gets
you're
what they're
willing to
giving.
give is your
though.
height. So you're
What are they
willing to
giving?
gamble more of your height.
Yeah, but what are they
For-
giving? Because they want us to find their dealer or whatever, but that's not like them giving us anything.
Yeah.
You
Wait
know?
a minute.
Question mark.
Oh, well, if you win, then, shit, I guess, I don't know, I'll give you the rest of my weed. You're not giving him the rest of our weed. I already made the bet. Shit. Well, she'll give you the rest of our weed. I'll, give you a bottle of the next batch I'm brewing up.
That doesn't sound worth it.
So.
Yeah,
lost
because
your
you
dealer.
bet what you get,
but
not what
alright.
you get, which is a shame because he would have just won his height back. Just bet and steal somebody's height. Be like, all right, see you guys later. Shame, really.
So the conditions are if any of you win, we have to find your dealer.
Yes.
Okay. So that's
So that
our
means that
portion
if
of
any
the
of-
gambling. So what are you offering? If you so if we
Does that mean
lose,
we get to decide
find your
what-
dealer.
God, my
So
head.
she's offering all of her weed.
Does that?
She's offering all of her fucking weed and points at the fucking bimbo looking fucking Dolly Parton satyr, who just kind of blinks at you. I'm offering, I don't know. I got all kinds of trinkets. I'm
One winner.
from Mirage.
With one winner, no matter what, we have to find. Even if one of us wins, we will have to find your deal because the others will lose.
I think for this game to work, the person who is like saying what they have to give something rather than the other, like they say what the other person loses. You know, I think.
No, I'm sure this is perfectly allowed. I'm just
You're
saying,
just pointing out that
didn't
we get
think
fucked
about
over no
it, and
matter
everyone's
what.
like, yeah, then we would have been screwed over no matter what. Anyways, this dealer,
Yeah,
how'd you lose him?
I mean, we didn't lose him. He didn't show up. So I'm from Mirage. It's a domain of delight. We're on the menu. And you did notice the Mirage Sangria on the menu.
I was actually thinking about getting one of those.
Oh, they're great. Hey, Holly, can you get a round of Mirage Sangrias for the table?
Oh, thank you.
And Holly nods and scampers off. And she goes, well, so in Mirage, there's a special case of satyrs called the Dealers. And, you know, they can go through anywhere. They got, like, special boons from an archfey, or they can just travel through any barriers. So, I mean, even with Prismere being like it is, Vansel has always been able to come through for us. But, I mean, we're almost out, and he's not here yet, and usually the magic works, so he just, like, he should have been here, and he's not. So we're worried.
Willing to gamble the last of your weed in the hopes of finding a dealer.
She fucking would! And
That's-
points at...
Well, we're in the finding people business, so if we find your dealer, we will be sure to let them know. There's no need to bet
Oh,
on it.
thanks. His name is Vansel. He's a satyr like us. He's got sort of dark brown skin, big curly afro. Doesn't like wearing a shirt.
Vansel.
Vansel, Vansel.
Vansel Gila.
Spelled it right.
Satyr.
Yeah, he's a delivery satyr. All right, shit. We'll bet something else then. The ability to get drunk for a day. You win. You take that away from me.
2 seconds.
I'll also offer 2 seconds.
What does he mean by that? He offers 2 seconds of his life force.
No, I think he just means he'll be a sec.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess you could also see it as that.
I'll bet a constitution point.
Drops. Dude, I was really thinking about that a second ago. I was gonna I want if there was a way to do like trade a constant like some sort of skill point with somebody. Shame.
Wow, you took less than 2 seconds. A lot less than 2 seconds.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to think of what is what's an equal trade, because
one of you put a brew in, so I will also be willing to trade this, and I'm going to put a color changing wine on the table.
Ooh, interesting. My plan to give Dirt Crawler a light streak in his hair was a complete success.
Let's go.
Shame, really. Dirt will put down. He'll grab into his bag and pull out a plush rabbit, and he slams it on the table. And when it squeezes it, it sings a little bit as it hits the table. Be like, I've been
all 3 satyrs are like, "Aw!"
I want to get rid of this.
Anyone who wants to can make a insight check on stress.
Yes, please.
yeah, definitely.
15.
Yeah, go ahead.
Got a 15.
Ooh, that's I only got a 9.
Okay.
She's trying
15.
really hard to hide it, but she's obviously interested.
Very good. Very good.
I'm 19.
She thinks it's cute.
It's only 8 ounces, which is basically a glass bottle of Coke. So
Interesting.
yeah, it's a small thing of wine.
Do we all
That's
have
fair.
bets in?
Do we all have what?
Our bets in.
No, I don't.
Hold on. I lost my inventory.
Finley is going to think before the game with the
Oh, if you guys want some examples for bets, it's your lifespan, advantage on a skill check. I mean, what advantage? Just being good at something. A little trinket.
I would definitely put Dirt's skill or some sort of point on the line if somebody else also did it, because it's the only situation is he gets a bunch of junk or he loses a skill point rather than getting a skill point, Other players who else here is willing to lose a skill point? If one of you puts a skill point
it can
on,
just
I'll
be
do it.
temporarily, for a day
I suppose,
or after.
but that's no fun.
I guess.
all bet against each other. So no matter what, there's a 1 in 7 chance, or
Look, that's all
6 in 7 chance you will lose.
Look, man. Look, yeah,
We're
no.
competing against each other too.
Wait, okay, but if we all do it,
If we all put a skill point, we're actually just gonna make a glass cannon character that becomes a god. Everybody puts in 1 point to strength. Everybody purposely fail, so then we get one character who's just roided.
What if it's an
Fucks
NPC?
everyone.
And then one of the satyrs gets it, and they become a choked out monster.
I'm down to give up a strength point.
No.
I see your fluffy bunny, Dirt, and I raise you 1 tiny pink unicorn that I apparently have.
A mighty bargain.
Striss is gonna go.
I have to be right back.
Oh, no worries.
Question: what are the eye colors of the other two satyrs?
The other two satyrs, the other two satyrs have, Rosie has big brown eyes and Harlan has big green eyes.
Interesting.
And yeah, it is like a solid, your eyes are like a solid color before, so it is a solid blue. It is strange, it's only the colors that traded, it's not the look of the eyes.
Yeah. Innocent. I'll trade my femininity.
What the? I trade my gender.
Hello.
I'm gonna trans my gender. Sorry.
Transition.
I know a guy who can do that.
Heyo.
Okay, what do you?
Oh, could you gamble your gender on a game?
Yeah.
And then.
My gender.
My gender.
So would that just be like you swap genders with the other person?
I think so. I think whether you win or lose. Well, no. If you win, then your gender stays the same. But if you lose, then whoever is the person who wins.
Love Feywild gambling.
Yeah.
This shit does not make sense.
It's great.
So, does everybody have their? Oh yeah, Striss is gonna say, "I'll give a tattoo. That's a win."
Ooh. Good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll bet my femininity for a day.
It's real.
You bet your femininity for a day. All right.
Dirt wins. Yeah.
I hope Dirt wins. God.
Femme crawler finally.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah. Does everybody have their bets in then?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Rosie is going to hit, and she's going to then hold, and then Harlan is going to hit, and then hold. Sweet Breeze is going to hold. Striss is going to hit. And then she's gonna sort of slam her fist on the table and go, greedy, I'm out.
And Wesley.
So Striss is out. And then it's Dirt Crawler.
Cool. Dirt is gonna hit. Damn it, he also slammed his hands on the table. He lost.
A shame,
Yeah.
really.
How do you lose with the first roll?
What were you betting again, Dirt Crawler?
Dirt was betting the little bunny. Benoit.
Oh, right, the bunny. Yes, and then Finley. What was Finley betting again?
The 8-ounce color change.
Right, the ball, yes.
I'd like to hit. Oh, actually, can I reroll?
Oh, you want to do a little sneaky sneak? Yeah, roll me a sleight of hand check. Wesley can help you. Wesley can only help you for one of these sleight of hand checks. You want to do more than one.
Okay. 16 plus. I got a 23.
23. Yeah, everybody else can roll perception.
Please.
I did not see that shit.
Is that even enough? Hold on. I got a 23. But not 20.
You got a 23. Yeah, you see, as Finley's rolling the dice, you see very quickly a little weasel paw stick its hand out of his sleeve and tip one of the dice in the other way.
Okay.
If I'm honest, I'm only playing for it. I think. Do I rattle?
Okay.
I was gonna give him a look.
I'll hit.
I'm just gonna wait and see what I roll.
Can I make an insight check on Max after he looks at me?
Yeah, you can do an insight check on Max.
No, you know. I give you a look where you
17.
know I know.
Yeah, you know.
No, I know, you know. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna hit.
I know you know. I know.
Alright. And you stay?
gently tap his hand on the table. I'm out.
Oh.
I got so
The greed.
Close but greedy. Damn.
no safe but lucky. I had a
No, you would have
roll
been.
instead.
I mean, as long as nobody called you out for cheating, you
No, but
did successfully tip it.
I tipped it and then it turned into a 3 and a 4, so a 7, and then I rolled a 6.
Ooh.
So literally any other number, I'd have been like, I'm safe. Then
I feel like the strategy is to hit and then re-roll if you get above or below. So you know what you're working with.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then finally, Max.
Wait.
Oh wait, did I skip Idris? My bad, Idris.
Yeah, Idris is gonna hit.
Hit.
I can see that number. I think my you hear a voice in your head saying that's probably good. I think.
Okay. Idris is gonna stay.
All right, Max.
I'll hit again. I'll see.
You can hit more than once if you want to.
Yeah, I hit twice.
Okay.
And I'm scared to hit again.
All right, everybody reveal your numbers.
10.
10.
13.
Shit, really.
Damn.
Dirk got the high score. He got 16.
You guys can barely see the top half of Harlan's face with his very shaggy hair, but you see, by magic, just sort of a purple bow appear in his hair, and his features, soften but also sharpen, and his lips get a little fuller, and he goes, girl!
Yeah!
Let's go!
And Harlan has won the pot.
Slide over the bunny. It sings a little bit as it slides across the table. He will be missed.
And then fucking Sweet Breeze looks so sad as she hands Harlan her bag of weed, and Harlan's just like, girl, I'm just gonna smoke it with you anyway, dude.
Real. He's real for that.
Yeah.
What was the other game that they had mentioned?
Oh, that one was
Moon something?
Shape of the Moon. This one is more complicated.
Interesting. I love gambling games.
It's everyone but Minute playing.
Yeah. What's Minip up to while this is happening?
Jesus.
Minip is just watching, sipping his drink, but eventually probably gets bored and wanders off somewhere else.
No.
All right.
That's far away from 21.
Shape of the Moon.
In either direction, yeah.
Shape of the Moon. You roll a d20, a d12, and a d6. The goal is to get a number as far away from 21 as possible. So 3 is the best, full moon. Then 38, lunar eclipse. And then 4. Then 37. Okay, yeah. Bind, play. Every participant rolls d20, then goes around the table. Check, raise, fold. Every remaining participant rolls a d12. Go around, check, raise, fold. Then a d6. Okay. Interesting.
I think we're gonna probably take raise off the thing. It's just gonna be.
I was gonna say yeah, check or fold. Okay, that seems reasonable.
So yeah, who's playing this
check
one?
basically means that you want to stay with the number that you're at, and then fold means that you're out. But I guess in this there would be no reason to fold, so you just either stay with the number you're at or roll again.
Yeah. Yeah, so I sort of keep going, good with where I am, I'm out.
Yeah. So basically if you roll below a 21, well, if you roll above a 21, you're going to want to keep going, and then if you roll really, really low that first time, you probably want to just stay with that.
I think Idris is gonna go head into the kitchen after those 2 minutes.
Yeah, sure. Minip, do you want to do a little scene as well, super quick, before we go to the next game? Or are you just, going away?
Shit, sorry, I was muted. I want to mosey up to the bar.
Okay. Yeah, so the birds head to the bar and the kitchen. Mip, what would you like to do first?
Finish off my whiskey first of all.
Yeah, make your Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Oh, I have a feeling that's almost certainly a failure. That is a total of... Yeah, 7.
You have hiccups. And every time you hiccup, there's sort of a glittery bit of mist comes out of your mouth, and the taste of cinnamon.
Oh, that is pleasant. How strong is the whiskey?
It's good.
Very.
Very. Yeah, I mean, for something made by fairies, it's really it's a little stronger than the average whiskey you'd expect.
How would raising even work in this game?
I was thinking about
I have
that.
no fucking idea.
It doesn't even
I
say
have
how
no-
to raise in the example.
Yeah.
I know. I just found this on like a random. A lot of the inn stuff is like a little bit of book stuff, a little bit of a module I found, and then a lot of me tweaking things.
Yeah, if we were playing with money, it would just be like the ante is like 5. Everybody puts in $5, and then you roll. And then if you think your like thing is shit enough and you want to get out early, you leave. Or then if you think you're good enough, you can like add in like $5 more, and then everybody else also has to add in $5 or quit. Otherwise, then this one is like, it's a little scuff, but that's fine.
Yeah. If you guys want to try playing it, we absolutely still can.
I think we should.
But yeah, no, Minip, your whiskey's good. You got hiccups, but it tastes nice and it's nice and strong.
Also, we now have.
I'm gonna muzzle the bar and order another.
Genderless, yes.
Yeah, the legend barmaid.
Whisky.
Oh, I got you, didn't it?
Straight away.
Do you want some dragon's milk?
I mean,
It'll sober you up, but it'll sober you up, but it'll get rid of the hiccups.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, she pulls out like a really fancy sort of crystal bottle thing, and pours out the milk, and it flows down like smoke, or like incense smoke. It's not actually like milk or related to dragons. And then she hands it to you.
Huh? What is it?
It's like a flower extract.
Oh.
You'll see why it's called dragon's milk. Just point your face like away from the bar.
Oh, it's right there, huh? Okay.
Do you drink it?
Turns a full 180 on the little bar stool and then takes a nice hearty swig.
Yeah, it tastes like if a Jelly Belly, like a jelly bean flavor, decided to make like a campfire smoke flavor.
That sounds incredible.
And it feels like drinking cool smoke. And then you let out like a hearty burp. All of you guys notice this. Minute burps fire. And you are completely sobered up.
Dirt will do a little like cheer.
Whoa! Minip.
Raises
Your
the
throat all right?
I know deputies do that sometimes, don't worry.
Friendly's gonna get out his notebook and like breathe fire.
All right, before I serve you anything else alcoholic, Holly probably should have checked for this, but can I get your race and age? And she pulls out like a real big book.
Okay. I'm a decade and I'm like close to 2 decades.
A decade. She like skims through the book and she's like, that's not in here.
Well,
I mean, I've been drinking for a while. My elders
Yeah.
won't let me, so I mean,
I
do you
mean,
trust me or am I lying my ass off?
Insight.
make a persuasion check.
Oh, crit! Let's go.
She shrugs and she goes, "Man, I have served talking kettles. Why do we still have this book?" And she puts the book away. And she she's like, "All right, yeah. What do you want?"
Good question. Let me look at the menu again. Fuck, I think. Yeah. Which was it in non-specific? No.
Oh, it's in image. It's in like book images, I think.
Yes. Okay. Oh no, that's definitely heresy.
Goblin hand grenades.
Yeah. I'll just have a wheel of whiskey.
Yeah, sure. Here you go. She takes out a sort of spherical bottle. That's sort of like crackling and electric. As she like takes the topper off, like threads of electricity connect them for a second. And she pours you like a very electrically looking drink. It looks like it's glowing softly.
Dutch.
She pours herself a small cup and drinks it to prove that it's safe. Perfectly fine.
Crazy.
Perfectly fine. Yep.
Oh yeah, no, I'm sure. It's just I'm not big on electricity.
Yeah, fair enough. Don't go to yawn.
Why not?
Because it's full of electricity and storms.
How come?
Endelin's a mad bitch.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. How's it taste?
It is very good. It makes a faint crackling sound as if electrified and delivers like a small static shock as you drink it. Very hearty, slightly smoky. And after drinking it, you start to glow. You shed light in a 5-foot radius for 3 minutes. Dim light.
What color?
It is like blue, like the electricity.
Cool. Just start taking notes again.
Hello.
So, what's like the deal?
Yeah.
What? In what context, man?
Why does the inn have feet? Like feet?
I mean, that's how Sibylla made it.
Ugh.
I don't know where she got feet, but
She took the feet from somewhere else?
maybe.
Can we get up from the table?
Yeah.
God, Ash.
Actually, that is a really good. So, did the builder make the inn?
That's what Sue says.
That's interesting. I'm gonna have to ask Resident Warlock about it. Cool. Also, quick question. Kind of sloshed. I'm a light drinker. Whiskey, I think. I don't know. It was a good drink. I have another. What's with the magical hot dogs?
Those are Yui's creation. You'll have to talk to her about it. You see, you kind of look into the kitchen behind you. There's like this large white rectangle. It's like a 3D rectangle. Like it looks like 2 cubes stacked on each other. It's sort of this white thing with a door on it. Yui goes over to it opens up the door, and it's like this like cold white interior. And she just sort of reaches in, and you can't see anything in it. It looks like it's empty. And she just sort of reaches in, and she pulls out like a huge package wrapped in like this clear material of just like these really big hot dogs, and then closes the door to the weird rectangle, and goes to cook the giant hot dogs.
I know what to do. Okay, I'm going to put Wesley on the floor. I'm going to be like, oh, I have a game to get back to Wesley, and you go into the kitchen and watch them cook. And look at there's a weird rectangle. White.
Hey, Finley.
Yes.
You might want to talk a little bit quieter, or just like ask like a normal person. I don't think it's that big a deal.
I like drunk conspiracy.
You can also speak to me in my head, Finley.
Oh yeah, you could do that too.
This is a very good. Yeah.
Buddy, are you sure you should be gambling in this state with Faye?
Surely, get back over here.
I mean, God is damn. I'm sure you're the last person I expect to sit down and start bets with Faye.
It's fun. I'm doing really like alcohol.
You see like little swirls around Finley's head, and like little like stars and swirls and pops.
You don't drink much, do you?
I don't drink often, and this is, as according to the menu, a drink from the domain of, intoxication. So, this is a
Hey, can we get some shots?
shots?
Dude, you're gonna love a shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Mika, the bartender, she calls her name is Mika. She says, yeah, what are you drinking?
Not
Sucker Punch and a Rabbit, Goblin Hand Grenades, Fairy Fireball.
What's the strongest?
Fireball.
The strongest? I mean, probably Sucker Punch and a Rabbit.
That's the strongest one?
What?
What is? Whoa.
Yes, the carrot shots. Are you sure you should be having more, man?
It's okay. If he goes bad, I can just heal him. I'm magic.
It's a 1 minute.
And we also got Dragon's Milk on hand, if need be.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh, Fairy Fireball. Fairy Fireball.
Fairy Fireball,
to
make a
count.
Constitution save. With disadvantage because you're really drunk.
Yeah. Okay, the first one was an 18. The second one's not. The second one was
12? 12, did you say?
8 plus, I think, 3, so 11.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have hiccups.
Oh.
He's
Whoa.
tired.
Pretty good, huh?
I have to apologize to a table. Hi, I got up.
Yeah? Well, are you in for the other game?
I cannot be in for the other game because I must say the drink you suggested, very good. Goodbye.
Bye. That's the stuff I brewed. That's why it's a good offer.
Wow. You did this?
It's the Mimika special, baby.
Very good. I'm going to sit down and look at a wall, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
And lick a wall.
Look
Only.
at a wall through Wesley's eyes.
Okay. Yes, the kitchen. Idris and Wesley are heading to the kitchen. Idris, as you go behind the bar, Mika's like, "Can I help you?"
Oh, hi. I was just wondering if Yui maybe needed help in the kitchen.
Yep. Yui! And Yui goes, "Yeah? New person wants to come say hi." And she, Yui just kind of pops her head out and goes, "Well, if it ain't my fellow warlock, I'd love to have you at the kitchen. Come on."
Fellow warlock.
Wesley's gonna sneak in. Can Wesley sneak in on Idris? That one?
Yeah, roll a stealth check
Say it.
for Wesley.
Yeah. 17 plus stealth. Yeah.
Yeah, that's higher than the passive perception of Idris. Yeah, you got a weasel on your shoulder.
On my shoulder, not anywhere more.
Or not on your shoulder, just like hidden somewhere on you.
Interesting.
You
And
wouldn't know where.
I had a question.
You guys.
Is my gender?
No, go.
Am I like genderless or non-binary, or am I masculine
Your
leaning now?
femininity.
Yeah, did you
It was for
try?
femininity. So, however you choose to interpret that, I interpreted it more as a looks and feels kind of thing in the feminine way, not in the like girl way or like gender way.
Yeah.
So I'd assume it's more of a maybe a bit of a discomfort in your clothes that you've never really felt before.
Oh yeah, like you wouldn't like the more feminine clothes that you're wearing.
Oh sure.
Interesting. Interesting.
Wait.
Perfect excuse.
Okay, wait. Before heading behind the bar into the kitchen, can I say I like went to back up to the room, changed into my fairy prince costume I had in my bag.
Oh, that's right. You got that from for sure.
And then come back down and do and now we're resuming as normal.
Yeah, you come into the kitchen and Yui goes, what, looking nice and dapper, I said. Nice little outfit change.
Thank you.
Betting with the safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lost some eye color too.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, it looks good on you.
Thank you.
Maybe just used to incorporate some more blue into your outfits.
Oh, so true. Did you need any help cooking back here?
Yeah, sure, I wouldn't mind some help. Can you hold this for me? And she hands you a large soup pot.
Oh, you just will cast Mage Hand to carry it because she assumes it's hot.
Oh, no, she's like, there's handles to hold it by, that's fine.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Mage Hand can hold the pot well enough. Oh, fancy. All right, one sec. And she reaches behind her back. You guys saw her like put an apron behind her back and it disappeared earlier. She reaches behind her back and she pulls out a lit stick of dynamite.
You just takes a step back.
She drops it into the pot and puts the lid on.
Just like the cartoons say.
And then like an explosion happens and the lid kind of flips up a little bit and lands back down. When she takes the lid off, you see a perfectly cooked spicy jambalaya. And she goes, there you go, adds a bit of kick. And yeah, as you watch her go around the kitchen, she seems to pull things out of nowhere, reach into empty cupboards, the weird white, cold, cute square thing. At one point, she pulls... she goes over, she's like, all right, you mind grabbing some of the ghost meat from the fridge?
Ghost meat sounds contradictory. Goes to get it though.
And yeah, she points to the big white cube thing.
Huh. I don't suppose Idris has ever like
seen a fridge?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, no one has, huh?
Oh, there's something weird going on here. And yeah, every other time she's opened it, something else has been sitting there, like just like a perfect block of like cheese, or like she opens it and there's like a nice apple for a pig's mouth, and you go to open the fridge and there is a large sort of, it looks like the classic giant thing of ham with a bone through it, except it's mostly see-through. You're able to bring it out, and you hand it to Yui. She kind of puts it on the counter, and reaches behind her back and pulls out a fucking giant mallet. Like, just like the hammer size of it is as big as she is.
Yes, hammer space.
She pulls it out. She pulls it out with one of her hands, sort of twirls it around, and it changes into a small, manageable meat mallet.
Oh my god, that's
and
so
she
sick.
Gets to work on the ghost goulash. And yeah, you observe Yui, and hammer space is the way to put it. She just does a lot of weird things that aren't explainable even by weird warlock fae magic.
Arcane check through Wesley's eyes.
Yeah, I was gonna
An
ask.
Arcana check through Wesley's eyes?
Check?
Yeah, each of you can make an Arcana check. You can have advantage, Idris, because she did say she's also a warlock.
Let's looking up.
Do I have disadvantage because I'm sloshed and looking through the eyes of a wheel?
Yes.
That's a 19, baby.
That is a 14. Damn.
Yeah, you recognize that this is some kind of strange chaos magic, Idris. It's not really super familiar to you. It's not really the kind of thing you yourself use, but it looks... Something that catches your eye very specifically is Yui at one point tosses something behind her. She doesn't tuck it behind her back. She just fully tosses it behind her. And a small hole appears on the ground. And it just sort of goes through the hole. And she tosses a piece of meat behind her shoulder. She does this a couple more times with other little food scraps and stuff. You recognize the hole as similar to what happened when Max teleported. When he used Misty Step that one time.
What does that mean?
What do they mean by this? Interesting.
Okay. Idris will just kind of be watching with wide eyes, and she'll ask, how do you make this lavender honey tea?
Well, it's more Mika who does the drinks and such. The dream teas are my mom's doing though.
I'll have to ask her about it sometime. I sort of deal with dreams, not as a profession, just my thing, I suppose.
Interesting. Well, I mean, if you're looking to give them a try, doing it here's probably the safest bet. Mom always said those with the sort of, dream prophecy power type deal. I do have a bit of a different reaction than usual. So I mean, here's the safe place.
All right, good to know.
So, I got a question for you. You guys have been gallivanting around Prismere for about a week now. Have you seen any tracks? Any tracks in the mud that look unnatural and sort of, well, I mean, kind of like your friend Minip there. Big old duck feet.
I don't think we have. I think we saw like the Tell Me Heal footprints. We saw the ones of the rabbits.
Yeah, you haven't seen anything like that.
No, I don't believe so. But now that you mentioned, I'll keep an eye out. Why do you ask?
Well, yeah, I'm a monster hunter. I mean, I'm a cook in my pastime, but I'm a warlock of a pretty powerful little entity that requires me to go on quite the fight someday. So, I'm practicing in the meantime to do a bit of training, and my little god sent me on a quest. I'm hunting something, a bit of a ridiculous title, but I'm hunting something called the rubber duck.
The rubber duck.
Oh, sorry, just writing notes.
Look out for a rubber duck.
Who?
Great big monstrosity says it's a being of pure chaos, just an aberrant entity. So, my little god's been training me to fight her off. Some folks call me the Hammer Space Hero. I'm a bit of a tricky one.
Who's your god, if you don't mind me asking?
She gets a real mischievous look on her face, and she goes, now, well, my mama wouldn't be too happy. She doesn't like me, really sharing too much, but, I serve a little deity called Isbob.
Oh. Okay, has Idris heard that name from when Max was talking and stuff?
Yes.
Isbob.
Yeah, no, Isbob's been mentioned by either Max or Minip in just talking about stuff.
And you saw Isbob that one time in Elma's house.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, you did see Isbob that one time in Elmer's house, and a few of you saw it at the carnival proper, though this was before you had joined up with the party.
You might want to talk to my friend Max. He's the guy with the questionable fashion sense.
Oh, I knew there was something about him.
Yeah, his relationship with Isbob seems to be very new, but I might appreciate.
Well, I've known the little bastard for some time. Maybe I could talk to Max later and give a more formal introduction.
I'm sure he'd appreciate it.
I hear you've got a perennial of the Daughter of the Forest traveling with you.
We do.
No insight check necessary. Her face has mischief plastered all over it.
We do.
Well. Oh. It was mighty cute.
Sorry, just making a face.
He just his fucking jaw dropped.
Yeah,
Well, I know my god may not be too favorable in his eyes, but put in a good word for me, yeah? And she sort of winks at you.
Sure, maybe don't mention the whole Isbob thing until until ever, maybe.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll catch on.
Good luck.
Thanks, dear. Yeah, so she's gonna go back to her kitchen stuff. We can go back to that game now, if you guys would like. Who is still playing? I think it's just Max and Dirtcrawler.
I think
I'm just gonna watch this one.
Watching
I'll
that
go
one?
sit out.
Okay, Dirt. Okay,
Yeah.
if Max backs out, Dirt's gonna kind of lean forward and be like, "All right, let's. How about we make this a little more interesting, right? No more colors, no more bits of hair. How about we put some more interesting, maybe skill sets down on the line. Kind of see if they seem to be interested or not.
You see Sweet Breeze puts her hand in the air and goes, I'm the Raj Champ panpiper.
Okay, interesting. Anything else?
Well, I tap dance.
All right. How about okay. Well, it's just anything works, I guess.
Carlin goes, like, girl, I'm like the best roller. He pulls out one of his joints, and it is like pristine, and it's also got like a little tiny pink bow tied around it. And he's like, I don't know how that got there, dude.
Say, Dirt Crawler mentioned, a while back I had an old buddy who taught me how to use what is that? Learn how to use shields pretty well. I can put that down on the line. It might save any of you if you're in a stick.
And Rosie goes, all right, let's make this interesting. What'll I offer that's good enough for learn how to use a shield?
For one shield proficiency.
How about some of my energy? I'm the most energetic motherfucker in the family, and my brother helped save the Sword Coast.
All right, sounds interesting.
She's going to bet the ability Ceaseless Energy, which is a one-time use of the fighter's second wind ability.
Interesting. Cool. Very boost.
That's not what they want.
And yeah, she let's do this silly little game. Oh, Striss. Striss has to bet something. Striss is gonna go skills. What do we have for skills? Do you want to photosynthesize for a day?
That could be kind of best.
There's no sun. We only have the moon.
Actually useless. That would go hard.
Like, my mom feeds me sunlight from a spell. You could probably get like a sunlight snack.
I think that could come in handy for just out in these swamps for another few weeks. Go a day without eating. Could be nice.
Yeah, like you can keep it in your back pocket and use it whenever you want. Sure, yeah, you can photosynthesize for a day of your choice.
At will.
At will.
You literally never have to go without eating. Minip has a spell that makes food that fills you for a day.
No.
Use it at the start of every day.
No, surely not. There is doomsday prepping for when Miv inevitably gets eaten like a chicken. You know.
All right, we're gonna do the thing. Rosie goes first, and she goes, I'll keep rolling. Harlan goes, I think I'm good actually. I'm waiting this out. I'm good. I don't know why I did that voice. Those aren't the voices. I just sort of defaulted to stoner voices. Like, I'm good, dude. Girl. Doing the Shaggy voice with girl instead of dude is fucking inspired. Thank you, MJ. Sweet Breeze goes, ooh, I'm still rolling. Stress goes, yeah, no, I'm just goes, I'm holding too, God.
Alright, here we go.
And then everybody rolls a 12.
Okay.
Oh my God, I forgot to record their first numbers. Hold on.
Wait, yeah, so we
This is a
either
ridiculous game.
have to keep rolling, or we you either quit or keep rolling.
Quit or keep rolling, that's what it is.
Dirt's still on.
9.
Keep going.
Then, sorry, I forgot to write them down so I can do my math and shit.
So if the rules like basically exactly a 21, you can also just fold and be like, yeah, I don't actually have
I think because the rules are a little funky, there's no reason actually to not just keep rolling. Like, even if you lose, it's either you quit and willfully lose, or just keep rolling and lose, or maybe win. But that's fine.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, it's kind of just you go through all 3 rolls and then see who does it, and then bada bing bada boom.
Alright, yeah, so you roll, now everybody does their 12.
I've rolled, now I do 12. Okay. Could be worse, I suppose.
Could be better.
I'm just hoping for love.
I keep rolling my 12s off the fucking table.
Oh, good.
I sure hope Dirk Qualler learns how to play joints well.
I was gonna say, I guess if you're really good at rolling joints, you can photosynthesize for a day, and what was the other one? The burst of energy thing, which seems actually pretty.
Oh yeah, photosynthesize for a day. One use of the fighter action surge ability, so just at one point you can use an extra action.
Action surge, not second wind.
Oh, did I say second wind? I meant action surge. My bad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, I meant action surge.
Action surge is cool as fuck.
Sweet.
Hell yeah.
And then the last one was tap dancing. Tap dancing.
Qualler joint rolling, tap dancing.
All right, and then finally it's the D6s.
Alright, well, I'll type in my thing since there's no other players doing it. Doesn't matter. I got 11.
Okay, I'm just doing the.
So that's 10 away.
Everyone else has to be within 10 for you to win. The odds are never good to play this game.
You can do it, Crawler. I believe in you.
Nico, I'm gonna need your help with the math on this.
Wait, he rolled an 11 on his 20?
No, on the 20 I rolled a 2, and then the 12 I rolled a 5, and then on the D6 I rolled a 4. So my total number is 11.
That's pretty good.
These were everybody else's totals. I think Dirt Crawler won.
I think Dirt Crawler won.
No,
Yeah,
23.
huge.
The furthest one away is yeah.
Yeah, Dirt Crawler won.
Yeah, Dirt Crawler wins.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
You now have proficiency in performance only when it relates to tap dance. Only when you're tapping.
Okay. That's awesome.
So don't even mark it down as a proficiency
Yeah,
in
I'm
performance.
writing it
It's
down, like,
just where
my
you're tap
list of-
dancing. You have
yeah.
proficiency in tap dancing, proficiency in rolling joints. That is a proficiency skill. You add your proficiency to rolling joints now. I have expertise in real life. You get 1 day of photosynthesis and 1-time use of action surge.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Very fun.
Very fun.
One use, very
Oh.
good. Dirt will very triumphantly like slam the table and stand up and kind of cheer a little bit. Huge.
Yeah.
W.
That's a good
Striss kind of rolls her eyes and applauds. Yeah. You're welcome to go on gambling with the satyrs as long as you'd like.
I think that's
did
fine
Max
for
go?
now. Surely, right?
I just mean in like you say you do,
Yeah,
move on in
yeah.
we've played 3 games, that's the special fey number.
Yeah. There you go.
So, does anybody else have anything they'd like to do in the tavern? There's still Eliwick to talk to. There's the
I would like to track down Finley.
You would like to track down
He
Finley.
is sitting in a chair. One sec, let me open up maps. Probably. Honestly,
You can also just put a chair somewhere.
yeah, he's probably going to have a chair by the fireplace, and he's going to be staring at the fireplace, but he was actually looking through Wesley vision.
Yeah.
Finley.
So he looks just like nodded off, like looking nowhere right now.
Finley.
Eliwick's pure white frog familiar has made its way to Finley's lap.
Floggy.
Finley.
Yes. He like shake. He just suddenly has his head like shake, and he's back. Yes, I'm Finley.
You're fucking flogging the lap.
What? I don't drink often. Okay.
You know,
Usually it's for like New Year's, and then I drink, and it's like, okay, I did my New Year's celebration.
I never drink alone, and we've got this like, it's not manners. You're never supposed to let someone get to the worst level on their own. So I haven't caught up to you all the way, I don't think, but I'm not far off. But Finley, listen, everybody knows that when you get drunk, you gotta eat. So you gotta eat this. And Minna pulls out a little berry from his pocket.
Oh,
Eats this berry.
I like berry. Berries are good. I have berries sometimes. He has a berry.
What the fuck did you give him?
I was like, oh, I read
I will. Oh, Minna, no. Why would you do this? Is it a mean berry?
Yo, it's a
Not a
good
good
berry.
It is a good berry, not a bad berry.
You heal 1 HP.
No. You're doing one.
Well, okay, I don't know the science behind it, but it should make the hangover tomorrow considerably more manageable, because that's like a whole day's,
Tastes like Gatorade.
like an entire 24 hours worth of
That is the good
of food.
thing.
Your stomach feels like friendship.
Man, it makes me feel friendly. Thank you.
What do you mean by that?
It's supposed to make you feel full.
Shit,
Oh, it does that too, but two things can mean the same. Yeah.
Wow, you really are drunk. I need to order some more.
Wow. I didn't even roll like a con save.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? There was a sober drink.
No, that's cheating. That's cheating.
I feel my heartbeat. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this
Sorry.
but his wing and like put it on my neck like look, boom 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 boom. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the pulse is. I'm like a doctor. I know that. Yeah.
I also know what a pulse is because
Don't worry. It seems to be in a healthy range. I wouldn't. Yeah, you're doing good. Hot. Yeah.
I've learned my lesson. Alcohol.
The drinking gets fun.
It gets fun? I mean, it is fun. I'm thinking, and I look at the fire, and I hear secrets, and it's like, yeah.
What?
Wow, what secrets do you hear?
Oh, I can't say it's a secret.
What? No, come on.
It was a secret in the kitchen, and
In the kitchen.
it was an Aegis secret, so I feel like I'm not gonna reveal someone's secret.
Man, you're so.
Would you want me to reveal your secrets?
I
would never
don't
reveal
have
your
any
secrets.
secrets.
A minute. I would never reveal.
I'm an open book.
Oh. No, you're not. You're a bird.
Well,
I-
that too. But no, truly and really, a totally open book. You can ask me anything, and I'll only lie about it if I have an ulterior motive. That came out wrong. I meant like I
Oh,
would
you-
lie for like a tactical advantage, like when I told those Heragon that Idris would eat them alive.
Oh, you just probably wouldn't eat them alive.
Nah, Idris would probably wait until they were dead and prepared properly.
Yeah, he just isn't an animal.
But no, really, you could ask me anything, and I would not keep it a secret.
Why are you so mean to me?
Yeah.
You're that thing I told me not to say when
Thank
we're
you.
here.
Oh, I trust I don't trust Ellie. I trust Sue though. I'm.
Oh, she's so
It is
cool.
my shame. Apparently, I didn't know they were bad. I learned when everyone was like so mean to me about me being a police officer, and apparently they do mean things. But nope, I'm just as evil because I've. Yeah.
Well, look, man. I mean, I've been around the world a while. If it
I
makes you feel
haven't.
any better, you're definitely like the top 5 of those people I've met.
That does make me feel better.
And also, I mean, it's funny.
I haven't been.
It's
around the
really
world.
funny. We got to commit to the bit, man.
I didn't know police officers were so hated. I was
I mean,
oh, I'm just a helpful member of the community. And then you're like, ooh, no, you do all these bad things and I'm accusing you of stuff. But I just help people find dishes.
Oh, you sound just
I'm
like
drunk
me.
about
Do that
myself.
again.
I love helping people find dishes, but now I'm looking for people.
Wait, find dishes.
That's most of my job. That's like half of it. People
What's
lose
the
their
other
day.
half?
Just settling disputes between gnomes. And it's usually about Corningware.
you remember Bandyvale for like the 2 days you were there, Minip, it is a fucking tiny town. Nothing of interest happened while you were there except for the carnival.
Man, I
I'm just a lost thing finder.
that's so poetic. You're a lost thing finder.
It's fine. Yeah. But since we met, and I was like, I'm a police officer, and I was like really happy, and they were like, ew. And I was like, oh.
Well, okay. I'll be straight with you, dude. I'm raised to dislike police. My religion is all about. Well, not all about. Definitely not all about. But it's like a fifth, maybe like a quarter about stealing, and that's like the opposite of cop.
That is the opposite of cop. If I found you stealing, I would be like, no, man, if you can't steal unless it's... not unless you had, like, 3 good reasons.
3 good reasons.
I can think of 3 that are good reasons. Like, all of them. I've never made a bad 3. I'm convinced they're not even real.
There's the forest around Bandyville, and when I was like really young, before I went to wizard school, I was told never go to the forest because it was really dangerous. But then when I got back, suddenly the forest was like really safe, and I did. Yeah, no, trees were cool.
We are so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, what made it dangerous in the first place?
It was just, you know how forests are, and there's like every like
Dude, I
40
know
minutes you
so
travel, you
much
find
about
like a wolf
forests.
or a bandit or 3 goblins. You know how it is with forests. And you
Dude,
just
I
encounter
hate
things.
bandits, dude. But at one time, this guy tried to rob me when I was on the road, and I was out of magic because it was just after I had left the town, and I had used all my magic to like heal these people from this fight, and I thought I was gonna be fine because I wasn't that far from town, and then this band came out of nowhere, and I was like, I wouldn't like chill out, and so I had to fight him, and I hit him with my mace, and I hit him really good, and yeah.
Well,
He didn't die, but like he did, and I couldn't heal him, so I had to drag him all the way back.
I know. You're like actually a really good person, and you really do. That's why the entire hating me thing has felt really personal.
Oh.
No, I don't hate Finway. I just hate Caught.
That I'm gonna.
I'm
put my
starting
hands
to
on
see
this
a bit of a
virtual-
difference, but I'm also starting to see 2 Finways. So take that with a grain of rock salt.
I was thinking we should have like a talk with all our party members tonight, but I don't want to do it when I'm wasted. And
Yeah, no, it's a bad idea.
there's a sober drink, right?
Yeah, but not yet.
Okay. Also, while I am still drunk, I'm gonna. Can I have a hug with you?
You want me to take the helmet off first?
It's up to you.
I'm keeping it on because it's still got the big ball patch.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to hug a bird.
Dude, I'm so hug shaped. You don't even know.
There we go. Pat pat. Okay. Let's sober up. Thank you, man.
Do we have to?
Yeah, a little bit.
Not just wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys have spent about 2 hours at the inn so far doing your various conversations, hanging about, lots of good food to be had, friends to be made. We will pick up there next week to finish up the evening.
We're back! We're so back!
We're fucking back!
I
We
fucking
do
love
have
the
to discuss scheduling for
Oh yes.
when we can do the next session.
Certainly not April 14th.
And not April 13th either.
Neither of those work.
What?
Go on.
Why?
I have Minecraft tournament.
True. I don't know what that is, but true.
The
I'm going to Friends
guild I'm
Fest
in
for
is
birthday.
Cool.
Okay.
At that time, yeah. What days do you work, MJ?
I don't even know yet because I'm still training. And next week is going to be even weirder because I'm not even going to be at the store.
Oh yeah, they're putting you to a different restaurant.
Yeah.
I think next session would be if we're gonna go back. I think we're gonna try to do the every other Sunday and then every other one of the weekdays thing again.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the Tuesday Sunday switch. If we can get back to that, if MJ's schedule allows it.
Sure.
But tentatively, can we plan the next session
Yeah, I was gonna say
for
we should say a
Sunday?
Day. Yeah.
Sunday, March 24th.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Whoa, in
That would be this weekend. But I mean, it's 2 weeks until the next session.
Wait, Carson, can you
Do that? We'll have to miss out Mortal Jailbreak because I'm busy
Sam
Saturday.
Are here.
Yes, I have talked to you about how we're going to have to do either.
I'm not busy Saturday. I can't do Saturday for MJB.
Okay, my Saturdays are going to be busy soon with the Strahd campaign starting up again.
Yeah.
I would say that in general that works.
My
but,
Saturdays.
My brother and his girlfriend are in town for the weekend, so I wouldn't be able to do this weekend because we're gonna be like out doing shit, I think.
And next weekend is Easter weekend, so I don't know if we'll be able to
Sure.
start Easter Sunday.
Let's say
Busy
tentatively
with my
that
family.
next Tuesday is what you're saying, the weekday that you think worked best, right?
Yeah, so the next one would be Tuesday, April 2nd.
Yeah, if that works for people. Because I think it works here.
The tough
April
part is
2nd,
I won't know
yeah, I think
until
that
that
works.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Because I get my
Tuesday,
schedule
April 2nd.
Yeah. Well, we can tentatively say that day if it works for everybody, barring MJ, and then on the day of you getting your schedule, you can confirm or deny whether that works or not.
Right.
Which is a bummer, but I don't think there's really anything we can do about that right now. So I think that's the
And
best
with
course of action.
schedule being what it is, we can't do next week.
Right.
Unless they fire me this week.
Unless they fire you this week.
True.
If that happens, we can bring it back up.
We all rejoice.
Work to do drugs. He's giving work to do drugs.
That's such a lie.
It's
So yes,
true.
I'm glad you guys had some fun at my tavern.
Yeah,
It's
that's
been
fun, that's great.
hope it was worth the wait.
So good. So good. So good.
We're not
So
even
good.
done yet, right, guys?
And congratulations on meeting your first love interest.
Yeah. Really.
Huge. Massive.
Miss Yui Harabacks, the Hammerspace hero.
I'm so absolutely confident out of character that it was Striss that did the shit on the back wall. Definitely. There's no doubt in my mind. Well, at least
Gotta
when I
rebel,
first heard it
dude.
was graffiti and quote done by some punk. But
Yeah.
after seeing the contents of it, maybe not question mark. But
Beware the sharp eye.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
Hags got a fucking assassin?
Yeah, the Hags have an assassin, and eventually arrows are going to start firing at us.
Hey, it said he
Doesn't matter.
fires from the top, or they fire from the top of the trees, so Menab and Idra's gonna be fine. We just gotta fly up there. Oh, what's that? Oh, your motif is shooting down on it? Oh, what are you gonna do from
We
above?
were
You done it?
also heard about two of the other
I was
love
gonna say the
interests.
legend, definitely the maybe bird, maybe woman, maybe man, we don't know.
The Legend of Prismere and Vansel.
One of the one of the fairies said they had huge racks, so you know that's like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna
Toodle.
I'm gonna have to run.
Sure,
quickly.
sure.
Yes.
Good
For
night.
sure.
Well,
Have fun
Have a nice
session.
evening,
Bye,
maybe see you
Isaac.
tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, Luke.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna put
Yeah.
that under subquests.
And yeah, the Legend of Prismere is also one of the love interests. The one where it's
The guy
a
from
man or a
Spy
woman
Kids.
or a bird.
the guy.
Oh, I miss being a duck so much.
Yeah.
We love the Finley Minute romance.
Holy shit.
Oh, brilliant.
Finley
Absolutely
fucking
brilliant.
killed me with the why are you so mean to me?
You hate me.
Very sweet.
Not you. I just get what
And
you
he
are.
has with the different colored eyes now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
a fucking blonde streak that Dirt every morning is gonna be ripping out of his head. Constantly ripping hair out. He already
What
rips
do you have
ties out of
against
his hair,
hair?
so I guess-
Oh, also, this is sort of
We level
a
up.
little bit of an inside thing, but one of the satyrs, Rosie, said her last name was Mamika, which is I once played a satyr named Cress Mamika, who
Oh, wow.
who has cool adventurer dads who once saved the Sword Coast. So yeah, this is one of my PC's aunt just hanging out in Prismere.
W.
Let's go.
Biz. Yeah.
I missed the campaign. Well, I missed the characters. The campaign was kind of slow.
Yeah.
It was an
Luke
average
and I-
campaign. It was just like it felt
A
like
top tier party.
absolutely a top tier party.
It's funny.
You know, Luke and I have been talking about Cress like on and off a lot the past couple months, and I have had Rosie in this inn since December. Since December, I've had Rosie in this inn.
Yes.
Absolutely massive.
Speaking of like relatives and
Which was
Frostmaiden,
Lydia's
I was gonna have
NPC,
reference to,
'cause-
Oh, I didn't add it
Ah,
because it was because it was a fairy prince emo who killed his dad because his dad killed his dog, and now he's an assassin rogue wizard.
based.
wait.
Yeah, that sounds like a
So-
13-year-old's character.
So I didn't add him. But yeah, you guys did. You saw a glimpse of my mom's character. You didn't talk to him, and you
yeah.
saw sweet little Holly, Callie's character.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Every time Veronico ever mentions the gnome, my immediate gut reaction is that the fucking gnome father?
No, no, he is not the gnome father. You guys didn't
He's
identify
out there
it.
somewhere. He's canon. You know it.
He's can't.
What the fuck are you
Yeah.
doing? Jesse.
They don't know about Grimble's McThick Dick.
I don't know if I want to know.
This was
And
Fortnite.
then Idris buying the dream teas. I'm excited to see what you do with those.
True.
So did none of us bunk up? That's so
I
lame.
said I would bunk up with Minute. Like when you were asking if anybody would bunk up, Dirt like kind of.
Oh, did you? Oh, fuck! I missed that.
Yeah, Dirt shrugged. And was like, yeah, sure.
Finley's bunking
Okay,
with Wesley.
Okay, the bros are bunking.
Huge.
We're reckoning it now.
Need to.
Oh, also,
Me too.
something.
No,
Telemi
no.
Hill mentioned a treant. That it's a dryad. It's a hill being dumb, and it was actually about a dryad.
Uh-huh.
So that's
Ah,
the
bless.
treant that was being talked about is Polystrus.
Oh, I miss you telling me, Hill.
Oh yeah, I was saying as a very quick aside, but in reference to like the making characters related to other characters from other things, in Frostmaiden, there was going to be reference to Dirt's family and like in a town.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
It was because we're different timelines with different places being different places on the Spine of the World Mountains, which is kind of the mountain range that's closing in Icewind Dale. That was gonna be like the Dirt's original kind of home was in there, in that timeline or
That's
whatever.
pretty cool.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
now stuff's all funky, but yeah. Or there's at least you would have if you talked to certain people, you could have definitely heard stories about stuff. But yeah.
I love Minip having Minip and Idris both have the sort of, oh, you're a member of this group that I like? Okay, you just get to stay at my inn.
Yeah.
And Minip being one of those people and not leading with like, hey, go to the bug lady in the bug nature place who talks about how much she loves bugs and wants to see your bugs. Don't identify yourself as bug guy.
didn't want to assume.
No, yeah, she's a druid of the daughter of the forest. This technically counts as like your
Holy ground.
background is acolyte, which means
Oh, of course, yeah.
you have free stay at congregations of your religion, which that's what the
You're
end
welcome,
of the road
guys.
is.
I was so tempted to bet a language during that game, but I realized that if I bet common, it wouldn't do anything for anybody. Like, they wouldn't get anything out of that. So I was like, nah. But then I was like, maybe I'll bet my like dwarvish, but that also doesn't really affect much. So I was like, it's not as great. But that would.
I mean, if you I've traded dwarven for. They wouldn't have risked Sylvan now.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, do they know any cool languages that would be useful here, like Sylvan or like whatever? But I'm like, I don't know if they would do that because it's not like me.
You can't wait Sylvan, Wooja.
Yeah, bah. We already know how to speak Sylvan.
Beware the sharp eye, bro.
Look, all I'm saying is that I'm glad I got to use my dwarven to once write a one-off line to some dwarf drinking a drink, and he was like, "Yup," and I was like, "Cool."
yeah, no, it was a chattering, roguish looking figure talking to their dwarf companion, who was just sort of going, "Yep."
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good dwarf then.
That's a
really
good
dwarf companion.
Right.
That is a dwarf I would bring on me in any adventure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I should make a dwarf character for these campaigns. That's just a be-up guy.
I loved the idea of essentially it's really Christian mother and her two Satan worshipping daughters is sort of the bit I was going for with the daughter of the forest and Isbob thing.
Yeah.
How could the goddess of what just happened?
Yeah, and like her trying to like hook up her daughter with somebody who's of the same religion, you know, like.
Yeah, no, that's fully what it was.
That's pretty
just
awesome.
like, well, he seems like a sweet young man.
Arranged marriage. That's great.
Yeah, no, and I mean, Yui seems into him.
Yeah, you know.
You don't know
Little bird.
the fucking evil smile on my face when I went, I'm going to put a starling Meladoka in. She's going to be into Minip, and she's going to worship his like opposed god. Luke texted me mid-session, how could you?
That's great.
Yeah.
Base.
That's the secret that Finley was keeping from Minip.
Yeah, I've also casually mentioned, Isbob has plenty of warlocks, a good relationship, especially people who have, like, weird chaos magic and stuff. I've just been casually talking about that as, Yui's there, the fucking hammer space magic warlock.
Who has a fridge?
Who has a fridge?
I want of Finley picking up Minip and hugging him like a stuffed animal while like crying drunk. You know, like I need that.
Yeah.
It's that one Homestuck panel. Hold on, I have it somewhere.
Oh my god, Finley being an emotional drunk is so good.
Oh, it's so good.
And then wanted Adagon Longscar's head. There's other stuff on the board as well. You weren't focused on that.
Hey guys, I'm just saying. If we decide to switch teams, I mean, you're the fucking pushover.
Look, all we need to do.
It'd be funny to like, what's her name? Oh god, his girlfriend. It's like.
Jebek.
Jebek, just like it's not that. Wanted his head. It's not that good.
You don't want that. It ain't great.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth.
Oh, you want his head? It really ain't all that.
The Joker.
God, yeah, no, it's the inn.
I also think he's going to be quite happy that we. I think we're not going by dumb boys anymore, so I think he'll be happy about that.
Yeah,
we need to hurry up and discuss that.
Finley's canonically in the background.
I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to say, we were dumb boys, but I think we're going to be the Witch Knights.
Yeah, there's a few people you haven't talked to yet. There's Eliwick and the Drow, who are doing music stuff together. You haven't actually talked to the roguish figure.
I was gonna say I do want to actually speak with them. It's a shame we didn't get to talk with the elf lady who seemed to also be investigating missing children. I feel that's a incredible lead to be trying to figure out.
There was a very concerned looking elven lady comes in, stands next to the board, talks to the cat, and then leaves. And then there's a new pin thing on the board of a child that looks like her.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Barge into her room and be like, "Hey, Yeah. She left like early in the night, quote unquote.
Yeah, she left like pretty immediately. She came in, sat on a bench, was attended to by Holly, and then Holly pinned up the missing poster of her daughter.
Very good. There has so
Finley
many
is
random,
going to take
little
a much
abilities
better
that I
look at the
forget.
wanted thing.
Makes
when he's
sense.
sober.
Yeah, this was more of an enjoy yourselves kind of evening.
Honestly.
Dude, all I'm saying
What a
is
session back.
We've
That's
been
it.
like
Gonna
on
tap
the
it,
road
like-
for a week and it's been miserable and swampy.
Yeah.
So,
And the point of this was to be very much like welcoming and nice and an actually safe space.
yeah.
I can't wait to sleep in a bed.
That's the
my
Finley and Minute picture.
Yeah.
Yep.
So true. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
a couple-
drug Dirt Crawler with
couple-
the nightmare tea.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're gonna fucking like roofie Dirt Crawler.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go. Oh yes, there's the Idris and Dirt Crawler little nightmare situation might be happening soon. That'll be fun.
Yeah, but because there's two drinks. There's the like sleep one and the nightmare one, right?
Dream.
Yeah, they're both.
Dream.
I was originally going to name them like one of them is helps with nightmares, helps with good dreams, and have it be sort of like you take the one that helps with nightmares and just sort of like just a word fuckery thing. But then I
where that
decided
one
to
gives you
actually make it
nightmares.
clear.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's one tea gives you good dreams, one tea gives you bad dreams.
Unclear which is which.
No, it's lavender is good dreams, moonflower honey tea. I fully made this menu myself. I sort of found two different menus for the inn at the end of the road, and I wasn't fully satisfied with either of them. So I took pieces of each of them and then also added my own stuff, and then like
So
fully
sick.
formatted it and everything.
It was a good
So
menu.
good, yeah.
It's them.
Holy
It's
shit.
them. Oh my god.
That duck's got fucking hair.
Damn.
Who's his stylist?
Minip could never, bald ass bitch.
Shut up.
She has a helmet hair. Oh, minute that's helmet hair.
I think other than big weenie, big hot dog on a big bun, I think my favorite bit on the entire menu is all of the drinks having like the little descriptor after, and then both of the dream teas having calming, but the nightmare one is clearly in like a sarcastic way.
Yeah, I was looking at that like,
Calming.
Very
Yeah, no,
good.
it's in, baby.
Doing this has just made me miss DMing more. I need to fucking work on that one shot. I need to figure out the thing. It's so it's not good enough.
do it
Or, like
now.
flips the table. It's never good enough.
should be so.
Part of the creation of Yui was how the fuck are they getting all of these ingredients? Hammer space.
Should we stop? Do you want to?
Oh yeah, we're still recording. Oh yeah. Bye.
Oopsie.
Bye.
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 Bye,
Yeah, we gotta
YouTube.
figure out-
Remember to like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and